Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Okay, now look, every time I say, if something happen, we're going to come talk, and I'll be like, ain't nothing going to happen. I can have a day off. And then Jesus said, nope. Not today, my child. I said, well, God, we would have a conversation together, okay? But I hope everybody had a great day, one way or the other. We are happy that it's Friday. Now, for those of y'all who have to work on Saturday, sorry, but I'm happy I'm off tomorrow. Well, I'm off the weekend. But we're going to have a good time tonight. Have a good old conversation about some food. Look, we finna have a whole watch along of the Keith Lee fiasco. Because I was like, what is going on? Okay. The Keith Lee fiasco. Why is Jacquees out here going crazy on Trey Songz? I was like, it is February 1st. Because this is stuff that happened on the first day of the African American month, okay, of February. I said, what is in the water? Is it vodka? It may be Hennessy. All I know is something ain't right and the milk ain't clean, child. Because people up here fussing and scheming and scamming and calling folks out their names. But we're going to discuss it. How y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Okay, y'all know first thing first, we have not done. So already, take a little second. Okay, subscribe to my channel. Become a whole JayBird, and that is the thing to do. Okay, you can also follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and Tick of the Talk. Okay, and y'all know to please like the video because what it helps. Okay, liking the video helps YouTube share me with other people who don't know me. Okay, outside of y'all. Anyway, y'all, this was a labor of love today because I had to find the videos of the people fussing about the Keith Lee scandal situation of people scheming and scamming that man out of his hard-earned money, and I had to find stuff and piece it together. That's gonna be, I think, maybe last because that stuff was watch along and talk along and what. Oh wait, I forgot I was on here. Hi, how y'all doing? Hello, how's everyone? How was everybody doing? I felt like I had, lipstick on my face for some reason. I was around here trying to get it off with the baby wipe, okay? But we are going to chit and chat today, okay? I don't know how long we're going to be. Every time I say we're not going to be here long, we be here long. So I'm going to shut up. about that, okay? But I will say some hello to the people who are already here. Thank you to the live watchers. Also, thank you to those who can't watch live, but you watch the replay. Or if you watch live and then you are a super duper Jaybird and you still, girl, I gotta get girl, my cup. Every time y'all, I put up too much ice. Every time. Again, thank y'all for those who watched twice. So some of y'all be watching the original live and then come back on the replay and watch that too. Okay. But hi, okay, how y'all doing? Yes, Keely is around here in Dallas, Texas. And I was like, well, you know, I have thoughts about the Keithley thing and what's going on. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. But hi to the people. Hello, hello, hello. Y'all look. Yesterday was one of the longest days. This has been a long week. For some reason, y'all, I just be ready to try. If I can just win the lottery to be able to quit my job and come to y'all full time. But I ain't won the lottery yet. I need to play the lottery too. I don't play it. But my point is, okay, I just need to be around here and win the lottery. Yeah, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Okay, rushing to come on now, get on. Look, y'all know we be a little bit late sometimes or early. You never know. Okay, just be here. Look, I don't care when you get here. Just get here if you can. Okay, who sang that song? I can't think of who it, but we know it's a person or whatever. But how y'all doing again? Hello. Look, 2024 has because y'all. I was like, oh, January was a mess. It was a whole mess. Maybe it'll be better. And in February said, nope. Okay. I was like, Lord Jesus, is too much going on around here for us. Because I'm like, it's supposed to be the day, the month of the black people and the black folk around here, this things or whatever, okay? But I'm trying to get my hellos out so we can get on. Is it Roberta Flack? I don't know. It's somebody. We'll figure it out later, okay? But y'all, it took me a long time to figure out a thumbnail because I'm like, we don't know the food truck lady. Okay. I feel like nobody can probably point Jacquees out of a lineup because every time I see Jacquees, he look different. Okay. Wendy of the Williams, which I felt like even though we slightly touched on her stuff yesterday, I had not watched the premiere, like with the preview, the preview of the 2-part special. So I want to have a bit of a conversation with that or whatever. And, there's things, for us to discuss or whatever. And I saved some stuff. And it's also Grammy weekend. So the Grammys come on Sunday, which means Monday we will have a full-fledged gossip review chat. Girl, not gossip, Lord, not gossip. I meant fashion. The fashions of the Grammys we will discuss on Monday. So be here. Okay, we have a good time when we discuss. Y'all, I'm really waiting for the Met Gala. That's what I want. I want the Met Gala. Okay, anyway, let's just start because again, it's already now because I'm already late getting on here. I was trying to get some ice and wash my hands and make sure my bun was up. I had to change my shirts because I had on a hoodie, my Fenty, my Savage Fenty hoodie, but the Savage Fenty, the strings on it keep hitting the table. So I was like, girl, just take it off and put on your. I support messy hair and sweatpants. This is one of my favorite shirts from Torrid. So I said, girl, throw your sweatshirt and leave because it's Friday and you want to relax. I should have made myself a drink that wasn't water. But I ain't thinking about it. Okay, but let's get started. Now we have a few little tidbits around here of things we can look at and talk about and discuss. Okay. And let's just start. Now, first of all, I mean, not saying anybody's scheming and scamming or scamming and scheming, because I'm not calling anybody that we looking at right now a scammer or a schemer. However, last season of the Love and Marriage Huntsville, they kept discussing the business expo, as teacher would call it, not expo. And that one was in Huntsville. Well, now they want to come back a second time around, and have this one in Atlanta. Yep. Tisha posted today with the Migos song "Is You Ready?" about it being Black History Month, okay, and how they're gonna have the Black Business Expo, okay, and this time it's gonna be a 2-day event, February 23rd and 24th in Atlanta, Georgia. Now this is my thing. Y'all know they be saying that people in Atlanta be scheming and scamming. So I just feel like when people already felt like the first expo was a scheme and a scam that's hard to bring us the bull stuff, why take it to Atlanta? Now, I feel like, Atlanta, Georgia ain't that far from Huntsville. I get that, you know what I'm saying? It's right around the corner. And maybe, just maybe, they feel like it's so close that people in Huntsville will attend, okay? Or maybe they feel like we have to have people around here who can support us and be with us because we want to support the business people of America. Why is my signal being done? Y'all, I promise y'all, I'm gonna call Comcast tomorrow and just use a lot of cuss words because my signal should not be going in and out, for one, because I paid too much for it all. Where is it at? Where is it? Where is it? I need to see it. Anyway, I'm back. Black Expo. Look, I just don't. I don't want to be like a hater, because I'm not a hater. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. But a part of me feel like y'all didn't even take new pictures for the thumbnail thing, for the flyer. Y'all using pictures from 2 years ago on the thing. Y'all couldn't take new pictures? I'm just wondering, if you can't take new pictures for the Black Business Expo, is it really an expo? It's not presented by Amazon. I'm like, Amazon? So now Amazon in on the scheme and the scamming? This is a must-attend event for entrepreneurs, small business owners, and anyone interested in networking and exploring new opportunities. Okay, immerse yourself in a vibrant atmosphere filled with innovative ideas, inspiring speakers, and valuable connections. Stay tuned for our special lineup of guests and top speakers. Black Business Expo 2024. A part of me feel like, no ma'am, no sir. A part of me feel like, who's speaking? Is it y'all? I feel like somebody should ask, have y'all built the house on the hill yet? If the only speakers are like Marceau and Tisha, Kimmy and Maurice, because we still don't fully know, we ain't seen Maurice's name on that nan docket. I wonder if Mel will, because they filming right now. They filming right now for the show. So I wonder, will Mel be involved this time in Atlanta? Okay. Will they get any of the Atlanta people who they know or don't know, whatever, to be involved too? And if anybody around here lives close to Atlanta, go sign up just because. Because I feel like you may want to be in the building. Okay, but anyway, if y'all care, go around there with Tisha and them and get in the Black Expo. Okay, now we thought Cat Williams was around here talking and chit chatting, and letting things out. Child, Monique will be on the Club Shay Shay with Shannon Sharp. Okay, and she said, I'm the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me, Jesus. Okay, hey, my sweet babies. Today was a day. Talk with our Uncle Shay Shay. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. You know, and he's a real one. She loves us for real. Now, I'm going to, of course, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to have to review it because, you know, I have a choice. We don't know when it will air, but I'm guessing one day next week or the week after that. Okay. We shall see. Look, I just feel like this, I'm gonna say this about it. Monique, you bet not say nothing that we've already heard. I feel like when people do interviews and they just repeat the same thing we've heard them repeat for the past, like Monique, don't go to Club Shay Shay and talk about Oprah or Tyler Perry or Lee Daniels. Don't go around there and talk nothing about Precious because that has been beaten with a dead horse. Dead horse. Tell us stuff we don't know. Tell us stories about what you've been through outside of Oprah, Tyler Perry, and Lee Daniels. And I'm not saying shut up. I'm not saying we don't. Well, I'm kind of saying we don't care. But what I'm saying is you can't keep doing interviews, having the same conversation, because at that point, dead horse being beaten, and I think beating horses is illegal. Now, if she has new issues she wants to discuss, if she wants to other things, I get it. Tell your story. But ma'am, we know you don't like Oprah. We know you pissed with Tyler. We know you and Lee Daniels, you and Lee Daniels made up. We know all that. Don't come around here with that. And child, if daddy's son pop up, Queen is gonna irk my nerves. This needs to be about Monique and Monique only. Okay, discuss your husband. Fine. I'm not saying don't mention daddy's son, but he don't need to be on that couch saying nothing. I don't want to hear that man from the background yelling to the front ground. Monique, hey Monique, don't forget to tell him that I was also helping you press your hair. We don't care. The issue the issue I have with Monique is I just don't like how Daddy's son is always sitting around there adding his 2 cents. I feel like she is a grown woman who can tell her own story. But again, if Monique get around here with Club Shay Shay, Uncle Shannon, and if she around here, if she even whispers Oprah, Precious, Tyler Perry in a sentence or within a group of words, I'm a cuss and fuss her ass out because we don't want it no more. No more. Okay, you even Netflix. We don't need to hear nothing about Netflix because you beat that with a dead horse. Okay, let me look at the movie Precious. The movie Precious came out in 2009. Okay, the movie came out in 2009, meaning it was made probably in 2008. You know, it was about a year or so. That was 15 years ago. And she's been talking about it for 15 years. I need something new. Come on now, you have no DL Hughley. None of that. And it's the same thing how I say with Nicki Minaj. If you support people, you can't support them in their bull stuff. Okay? Ain't nobody hating on Monique and telling her to ma'am, tell us a new story. Anyway, again, y'all, Precious came out 15 years ago, meaning the stuff she's been talking about happened at least 16 years ago. And she's been discussing it for 16 years. All I want a, like the stuff Cat was saying his thing. I don't think we heard him say that before, in that long of a conversation. But we kind of knew stuff or whatever. So Monique has had enough interviews and lives and stand-up specials that she's discussed her disdain for Oprah, Tyler, Lee Daniels. We now know she don't like DLU. She was pissed off at Netflix. You've already did all of that. Ma'am, what's next? Okay. But when we're gonna listen, child. But I'm telling y'all now, I'm forewarning everyone. If Monique come around here with the same old, when I review the interview, I'ma cuss her out. And I don't. You a hater? Yup, I guess so. Congrats to Kenya. Got a movie coming out. On February 10th. That's next Saturday. Is y'all gonna watch? It's a Lifetime original movie, Abducted Off the Streets, the Carlisha Gather story. Okay, I think she played a mama. Now, I've seen the premiere. I've seen their preview of the movie. It looks good. Kenya's acting. Look, Kenya like, look, bravo, you can't hold me down. Not today, not ever. Why is my house cold? I think I left my window open this morning and I ain't closed it yet. Anyway, I'm like, it is cold in here. And that's not normal. Anyway, but again, it's not cold. It just look nippy. But Kenya Moore movie, February 10th. We appreciate her and what she do because people like to hate on Kenya's acting. I told you Kenya is around here in the 90s and early 2000s. Kenya was a professional guest star, meaning they would call her to guest star on many shows and TV shows and movies or whatever. So sometimes a person's claim to fame, it ain't being it's not about being the main star and stuff. Sometimes if shows want you enough because you're Kenya Moore, so she has acting abilities and stuff. And so I'm happy she getting back to it. Get back to it. Yeah. So I saw this, okay, and lady around here just trying to enjoy her birthday, okay? They around there singing.
This camera, a man running at Tatum while we smoking. Y'all see Tatum's face? Crying. And then proceeds to help her blow out her candles on her birthday with your germs. No, radio.
I said, why is Cuba, you just got out of trouble. Cuba, stay away from random women. Because every time random women say they be around you, a lawsuit pop up. Now, in the days of COVID, this is the thing. Because if Usher pulled up, I think oh my God, it's Usher, yay! But this happens to be Cuba Gooding Jr. Now, in my eyes, he's a respected actor with a record. Was he found guilty or innocent? I can't remember. My point is, sir, don't be running up on me, blowing on my candles. Okay? Don't be taking the time away from me and my people because you right here singing in your bravado voice. Get your hand off my shoulder. I can't remember. Was he found guilty? I feel like he was found innocent. Because y'all know the rule. If you found innocent, I can't, rag or whatever. I feel like they take a plea deal. But get your hand off my shoulder, sir. Around here, just popping up on strangers. And also, I want to say this. That's pretty cool. pretty cool because at the end of the day, child, he almost saved Ricky Life and Boys in the Hood. You know, he was around there trying to save them dogs and Snow Dogs. Okay, he got Beyonce to sing a song in the Fighting Temptations. Okay, he was around there saying, "Show me the money." He was also radio. Okay, look, at the end of the day, it's still Cuba Gooding Jr. He still is a famous actor. So to some people, if you sitting around at a restaurant and you are, celebrating your birthday, it is a good surprise when a celebrity pops up and says, "Hey," and start singing "Happy Birthday." Now, don't blow out my candles. I don't. Is your breath even? What your breath smell like? But as far as we know, nobody filed any kind of lawsuit. But we never know. I want to get to a couple things. Oh, wait, first of all, y'all was so sad to hear this. I was so sad. I was like, no, not Apollo Creed, not Apollo Creed. Oh Lord, Carl Weathers passed away. He was 76 years old. I know him from him being Apollo Creed and Rocky. My dad loved the Rocky Club boxing movies or whatever. So I remember watching Rocky back in the day, saying, and whatnot. So I was like, no, I said, not Apollo Creed. I did not know that man real name. That man's name was Apollo Creed. Okay. I had no idea at all what his name was. Okay. I've always said that's Apollo Creed. Okay. And it's just, I was just saying, I was like, no. But he passed away 76 years old. Okay. And they say we are deeply saddened to announce the passing of Carl Weathers, the family said. He died peacefully in his sleep on Thursday, February 1st, 2024. Okay. And I was like, man. They say he appeared in 75 films and television shows during his 50-year acting career. Okay. Disney Plus Star Wars series, The Mandalorian, as well as appearing alongside four-time Super Bowl champ somebody, I don't know. Girl, he was in stuff. Okay, I can't realize stuff. But, he was a Happy Gilmore. Okay, just like, what I'm saying? He was Apollo Creed. Y'all, I feel like I'm just now realizing Sylvester Stallone looked like he do drugs in the face. I don't think I've ever paid attention, but I'm like, anyway, stop. Oh, he was also happy. Action Jackson. I've never seen that. I've heard about it, but I haven't seen it. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna say rest in peace because it's sad, sad, sad. Sad, sad, sad. But because is Rocky. I'm so sad. Okay, but may he rest in peace. You hear me? Child, people die around here. What I'm gonna do now? Congratulations. Okay, I'm just skimming through things. Garrett Morris was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. He is he's 87 years old. He got the star on his 87th birthday. Now, I'm like, hey, Tashina, how you doing? Now, Garrett, what are your legs are swollen? Is you okay? I just want to be sure he's okay, But 87, he's 87 years young. He round here. Okay, we got Karla Pace. Come on now. Oh, I'm so dumb for Martin. Because I'm like, why is Tashina there? I'm like, oh, yeah, for Martin. And because I'm like, we see, because look, Stan, the white DJ dude, Carl. Martin, why you ain't come by and see old Stan, in that? Well, how you doing? But anyway, it's a great thing. Congratulations. I remember him from Martin, from the James Fox show. But again, I feel like Garrett Morris, he's a great person overall. He's been in other things too. But happy birthday and also happy Star Day too. Okay. That's the thing we have to honor and we want to be sure that people are honored while they're still here and not, once they're no longer here. Okay. But congrats to him. He around here. He said something like, I heard they said the good die young. So I must be somebody evil. I'm not gonna say a villain. He may be a villain, Jesus. I saw this and I said, what is wrong with people? Man dies after consuming a puffer fish received as a gift. I think my thing on. Let's see. Man, a black man? Is he black? I don't know, Jesus. The reason I want, because I said, why do people eat puffer fish? I feel like I've always heard that puffer fish are like deadly. They're poisonous. Why would you eat something poisonous? I don't understand. It don't make no sense to me. So I feel like when somebody says something like, oh, so-and-so died because they ate a poisonous fish, I was like, then why did they eat it? Okay. Now, a tragic incident occurred in Brazil. Okay. A man lost his life after consuming a poisonous puffer fish. And it says after reportedly receiving it as a gift. A gift? Who gives somebody a puffer fish? Okay. Now, Magno Sergio Gomez, a 46-year-old man, received the fish as a gift from an unidentified friend. Well, the friend is a murderer. Because if a drug dealer gives you drugs and you die, they can arrest the drug dealer. If somebody gives you a poisonous puffer fish and you die, can't they be tried with murder? Because why give somebody a poisonous fish? Now, I said the man had no prior experience in cleaning pufferfish. Then why what is wrong with people? Both Magno and his friend were unfamiliar with handling the fish, but they proceeded to cut it, remove the liver, boil it, and consume it with lemon juice. Within an hour, both of the asses started experiencing symptoms which included numbness in the mouth. He drove himself to the hospital, but he died. I don't think anywhere on the. That's why I be wondering how the hell SpongeBob around there hanging out with Miss Puff. She's poisonous. No one should try to cook poisonous stuff themselves at the house. I feel like you should not be able to buy a puffer fish unless you are a trained restaurant person or maybe somebody who work at an aquarium or whatever. And that should include like some kind of credentials or whatnot. But I'm like, if you die from cooking puffer fish at your house that you don't know how to cook and this is the thing, they had to Google how to cook it. And I'm sure Google said you should not cook it if you are not experienced. But may he rest in peace, okay? Him and the pufferfish, may they rest in peace. This lady around here, a Florida mama, is no longer allowed to drop her kids off at school because she is advertising OnlyFans on her car. I mean, a 35-year-old mom is being slammed for advertising her OnlyFans account on her car while dropping her kids off to their Christian school. Not a Jesus school. They going to a girl. I mean, somebody got to pay the bill. Okay, it's the parents at the Liberty Christian Preparatory School, meaning it's like elementary school. It has decals on her car advertising her OnlyFans account. Okay, they think it is inappropriate for children. Okay, I mean, are the children? First of all, she don't have porn on the car, and if a kid Google and go to. First of all, your child at the prep, they should not have access to OnlyFans. That's the thing. Just don't understand. And the lady said she's had on her car for 2 years. It has not been an issue for 2 years, but now it is. Ma'am, that means somebody's husband. Okay, somebody's husband saw that, went to your page, has been watching your page. I bet whatever that a parent went to the thing. It had nothing to do with the kids at all. Okay, the kids ain't seeing shit. The kids need the parents' car to. You know what? I'm not dealing with you today. We're not doing this today. The children can't get on the OnlyFans. The parents can. And you better believe Becky mama got pissed, okay, at Melissa mama for twerking and sucking peen or doing whatever she do on the OnlyFans because the daddy went and watched it, and now the daddy want her to do what Melissa do, okay? Piper mama want Melissa mama making up names. The point is, the parents is pissed because now the husbands want their wives to do what the mama doing on OnlyFans. Piper does it. If Piper does it, why can't you? Remember on, what was it called? I think it was called, was not Four Brothers. The movie with D.L. Hughley, Bill Bellamy, Morris Chestnut, and somebody else. I can't think who the fourth person is. And when D.L. Hughley was talking to his wife and she won't suck his penis and saying she won't suck her dick, and then he like, would you want your daughter to suck dick? Yes, I would tell her to suck some dick. I thank you, the brothers. It remind me of that. How you want your wife to do something they don't want to do, and you're like, but so and so do it. And yes, I would tell my daughter to suck a dick, and I would not tell her that it causes cancer. So sometimes when you see something, and your husband sees something, and he like, oh, Piper does it, why can't you do it? That's why they mad. That's why you don't suck dick like Piper suck dick. How you know what Piper do? How you know what Piper do? Because her OnlyFans. So anyway, I don't think it should be an issue. I mean, it's not, unless she has a naked photo of herself on OnlyFans as an advertisement on her car, I don't see the big issue. Not to me. What else was I gonna show y'all? Look, I'm not gonna play this, but I do want to ask a question. I don't watch Love and Hip Hop. I only see what's on social media, but I felt like this is a good question. I don't think we discussed it before. So, married couple Mendeecees and Yandy. Yandy's sister cousin can't have kids, so Yandy wants to give her sister cousin her eggs. Her husband feels like, no, because that's gonna be weird for me. It's like my kid is running around here on the outside of my other body, but it ain't my kid because you know what I'm saying? So Mendeecees is against it. I feel like if you married, should a wife give away her egg to a family member that her and her husband then had to see grown and raised up, because the husband feel like that's our kid. It's like giving our kid away. And even though it won't be his sperm that, creates the kid, I feel like Yandy tripping, because I feel like if the husband, that's like if somebody want his sperm to make a baby, how would Yandy feel? You know what I'm saying? I feel like the same way is weird for him because that's his wife's egg. I feel like it'll be the same way if somebody wanted him to use his sperm to help them get pregnant. It would be his baby. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that it should be a full-fledged conversation. Because I do feel like if my spouse doesn't feel comfortable with it, I don't think I could do it. You know, not that she needs Mendice's approval or his, but I do feel like a conversation should be had, and if either person doesn't feel comfortable, because you have to then, watch the child grow up. That's the part where I feel like, could it be weird? I get his conception of, I feel like that's my baby. It ain't your baby because it's only her egg. But I do, that, I don't know. But see, this is the thing. I feel like that's different because the kids were already here. You know what I'm saying? But I do think once you're married, I just feel like a conversation is needed. You know what I'm saying? It's a conversation that I don't know if I would want. I don't know if I would want my egg outside too, because I want my child. That's my kid. Give my egg back. I don't know. It's a tough conversation. I don't know. Because it's a great thing to want to try to help your family if they can't conceive, and that's a great gift to give. But I also feel like when you are in a marriage, or even if you're dating, like those are conversations where that can cause, the stuff to break apart because one person doesn't agree with the decision. And you like, well, fuck, I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay. A part of me feel like it's a storyline and it's fake, but I don't know. So it's just it's tough. But I still don't like Andy and Mendice on the show. I thought they should get out of my face and go back to New York. Who else? Oh, let's get into Wendy. Well, let's do Kenya. Kenya was on Big Tigger. Okay, and Kenya had a couple of different conversations. One, we know Kenya and Mark is divorced. Finally. Okay, finally. But Kenya, that man barely be around here being a father.
Are we formally divorced? Where are we?
We have agreed on terms.
Okay.
The judge has not signed the decree yet, but yes, we are literally minutes or days away.
Really? You know what? I just feel like her and this man and his marriage has taken forever.
Yes, every morning I check my email like, did he sign it? Did he sign it? Did he sign it? Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
So how's the
3 years in the
co-parenting
making.
thing? 3 years? Wow. How's co-parenting with you guys going through the divorce?
That's a tough question. There isn't really any co-parenting because there really hasn't been any visitation. So
Mark is a deadbeat father with a nose ring. That's just disrespectful. You can't be a deadbeat and have a nose ring, okay? Now, they also asked Kenya about coming back to the Housewives of Atlanta. Now, there's no official word on who's coming back, who's leaving. However, she said this.
I asked if you're coming back to that show. Everybody.
The Real Housewives of Atlanta. We have to know.
A lot of talk out there.
It's a lot of talk. Yes. They're getting closer to making an announcement on who's going to be staying and who's going to be going.
That's not what I asked.
I can't. Well, I have to let them say.
I feel like they're going to keep Kenya and Candy. And then it's a toss-up between Drew and Sonya. And then it'll be like all new other people. Okay. It's starting to get to the point where I don't care about Atlanta no more because it's been gone so long by this point or whatever. But I do feel like, girl, just say it. Who is it? Is it you? Is it not you? I don't know. Now, they were asking her also about Nene. I don't know why anybody keeps asking about Nene. Nene will never come back to Housewives.
her that Nene may be returning. Do you look forward to Nene returning if that would be a possibility for the Real Housewives of
That
Atlanta?
door is closed.
You think it's
I
closed?
mean, when you sue your employer, what do you expect to happen? It's like,
Yeah,
listen.
That's the thing.
I mean, I don't understand why people think that's a possibility. I don't hate on it, on the idea of it, because I've been very vocal about the fact that I think she was great for the show. But in reality, how do you recover from suing your bosses?
You get fired, and then that be it. So every time somebody asks about Nene, I'm like, Nene is not, child, she not coming around here. That's not what it is at the all, okay? Don't want it, because the Keith Lee stuff is last. Okay, the Keith Lee stuff is last. But I've been forgetting where I'm at and who I want to discuss on here. I'll be having too much stuff. Because we not gonna be here long at the all. Meg, that's what it was. Congrats to Meg. Okay, Meg been around here putting in work. Okay, getting the job done, making sure she know what to do. Okay, and she put up today. Thank you, God. Okay, hotties today. History was made. Today I signed a distribution deal with my new family at Warner Music, where I maintain my independence as an artist. And I own my own masters and publishing. And that's a big deal in music, because so many people get deals and they sign contracts and they don't own nothing. And a part of me feel like it's unfortunate that sometimes artists get screwed over. But I feel like sometimes you just sit back and relax and take your time and keep working, it'll pay off. So, her getting a deal to where she owns her masters and owns her publishing, okay? So this is the first deal of its kind. I hope artists still on the come up, or even artists who are already established, never get discouraged by all the obstacles that come with this industry. Even with all the odds against me, I fought for myself. The highest fought for me. Rock Nation fought for me. I am forever grateful. Look, I am not a Nicki sympathizer. I am a Meg supporter. Okay, I feel like Meg has been through so much already that she's already made enough mistakes to learn from, to not go back down a road that she don't need to go back down. Okay, so I appreciate the fact that she is still out here winning. You know what I'm saying? Step by step, day by day. Okay, because look, it could have been real easy for her to come around here and get down that messy path of let's fight, let's argue. But she said, not today, not ever. Okay, and I'm at the end of the day, the only person Meg has to fight is herself. Okay, it's Meg against Meg. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Because if your only obstacle, if you're only, if the only villain in your story is you can beat your villain itself. Put the villain away, okay? Be all about you, growing your own brand and not feed it into the bullshit. Because I tell you, they tried to have her feed into the bullshit, and she said, no, I won't do it. Not today. Not ever. Okay. I wanted, child, let me do Wendy first. Yesterday, when I had the conversation, we watched a little part of one thing. So Lifetime has this documentary. It's a 2-part documentary. It comes out, I believe, February 24th. When this was being recorded, I feel like we was watching Wendy in the streets and doing this and doing that. And I think at that point in time, we felt like, oh, Wendy's trying to be out here dipping and doing it. And no one wanted to have her come back too soon. But because when I actually watched the preview of this documentary, I was like, they are really, in my opinion, they are exploiting Wendy. I feel like if you see her in this, she don't look, she don't sound, it doesn't seem like it's her in a good place. I feel like, you know, it's cool they want to do.
Executive produced by Wendy Williams.
Is she really EP?
The boss is walking, everybody.
Nobody can do it like Wendy. No one.
A part of me just feel like they using her, you know, that she wanted so badly to be back on camera that she thought I can do this too. And I'm like, no. Like even how she used to be, it's just so different.
Are we ready?
Yeah, waiting on you.
All right. And away we go.
I just feel like she don't understand. No. You know, now in the same token, I do think it's a cautionary tale of how you always need to have the right people around you. Because when people are around you just to do what they think you should do, and they're not really looking out for you, this is what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, seeing her talking about how she's broke, and just by broke she means she has money that she don't have access to. And how that can happen to anybody. If your bank chooses to shut you out, it ain't nothing you can do. Okay, her family who's also talking, we see her brother was around there, we see her daddy was around there, her son, her sister, you know, and them saying how something is wrong and we're not being allowed to help her because they have these conservatives, people that were in place or whatever, caregivers or whatever, who are doing things for her. Like seeing her laying in the bed and the dude like, oh, did you drink all this? I'm like, why the fuck did you put on a wine bottle? And it's like, are y'all trying to shame her into getting help? But to me, Wendy's issue is not one thing. I really don't think it's drugs or alcohol. I think Wendy physically and mentally had a break. And I feel like that's why she looked different. You know, she also has the lymphedema where her feet are swollen up or whatever. So when folk like, I can't, why would they show her saying she can't stand up? I'm like, because her feet are numb. You know what I'm saying? If you have a numb body part and you have to stand up, you may feel like you're going to fall. So, but I'm like, why show that? It's just so creepy. You know what I'm saying? And then seeing her, you know, look just bad, you know, and I blame Kevin, the ex-husband. I really do. I feel like, you know, him in that affair that broke her mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. I feel like once she had that mental break, that everything from there, it went downhill. Because it was like she was fine at one point, and then out the blue, she just, you know, it wasn't the old Wendy. And seeing the premiere, the preview for the 2 episodes, I was like, I hope this is her swan song. Meaning, Wendy don't need to be back on TV. She doesn't. Wendy worked long enough to where she should have been able to just retire with her money. Like once she got sick, and once she changed and things were not the same, she should have been allowed to retire. But I feel like no one said, Wendy, you need to sit down because your health is ailing because of the lymphedema or whatever else is going on. But because she wasn't able to just sit down and retire, she felt the need to keep working to make more money, she got worse and worse and worse. And like I feel like because it was one thing after the other, and she just never, you don't stop to recharge yourself, you just keep deteriorating. And I think that's what happened to Wendy. And then once she wasn't on TV no more, and she didn't have a reason to keep herself up and just look vibrant anymore, she started looking at child and look. You can dress a person up all you want, but who they are when the makeup comes off, when the good wig comes off, and who they are just sitting around the house, that's who they is. And nobody was tending to regular Wendy. Everyone was out here tending to talk show host Wendy Williams. And it's sad. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure everybody named Mama is going to be watching it. I'm pretty sure all of the YouTubers are going to be reviewing it, because we have been asking, like, where's Wendy? Like, where's she at? Why's she going away? And to see her come back with this show, and then seeing the people who's there with her, and it feels like they just round there using her, in my opinion. But we're going to see when we watch it. Child, I was sitting around here minding my business, and I said, why Jacquees on the thing yelling and fussing? What is he talking about? What is he doing? And I don't like it when people post on social media and then take it back and take it down. So this is what Jacquees was talking about on his live yesterday.
No cap. I want the world to know this bitch ass nigga Trey Songz is a bitch.
Whoa. Now I said, what Trey Songz do? What happened? What he doing to you? It was weird because it kind of came out of nowhere.
Period. This nigga's a bitch, bro. This nigga came in the club talking about rape. Fuck you talking about rape for a bitch ass nigga? Then you come outside the club and swing on your little brother. You's a bitch. Chris Brown the GOAT. You's a
Chris Brown?
A bitch, brother. About a bitch. That ain't even my bitch.
What a bitch?
You talking about bitches that's with these niggas?
Who are them niggas?
The workers? You talking about people that came with these niggas? Hey, man, fuck you, bitch ass nigga. You a rapist, bitch.
Now, why would you, child?
And I don't give a fuck if you tell anybody anything about what we text you. Put the message on there, bro. Fuck you, bitch ass nigga. You can never come around me. Fuck you, nigga.
Now, first of all, these fools on tour together. Okay? These fools over there in Dubai. Okay? So, Jacquees saying that Trey Songz round there, I mean, he's bacon. I got hungry. Now, he posted a picture, right? Because he said it was fighting. And the whole, you a B. You a bitch. You a right. I'm like, he was all that before. He was all that before. Every accusation against that man was round here before. Let me show y'all what he posted, because he deleted it by now. This is gone. So he then showed the fact that Trey pulled out his his hair. The fact that you showed that he pulled out five dreads from your hair. I said, y'all was scratching. Hair being pulled out. And I'm like, when him saying Trey can't come back to Atlanta, he came to the club and said, I got a cute fit on. He hating on me. Anyway, I go, now you mad. Okay. So he was posting all that stuff online, going off or whatever. He had deleted stuff, I believe, by the morning time. Okay. But at the time of him posting, when he posted Trey Songz, this is what Trey Songz posted. So while Jeremiah, while Jacquees is around here saying he's a bitch, he's an R word. Forget him. He ain't nothing. Blah blah blue. That's what he posted all on his socials. Trey Songz is around here saying Love Hard Tour coming to a city near you. I said, sir, not you post. This is the get you gotcha. Somebody's online accusing you of coming there, beating them up, calling you an R word, okay? And you sitting around with T.I. and Tiny. They mad at your accusations. Anyway, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? His point was, I'm laughing it off. I'm having a good time. I'm around here, and we don't really care. You know, child. I still feel like the fact that Trey Songz was still on tour with all of the accusations that has been out. Now, again, we can say Trey Songz has not been found guilty of anything. Okay, there are just many accusations. Okay, he has not been convicted of nothing. There are just many accusations. Now, Jacquees took down the post of him going on calling Trey Songz a BIT and an R word. Okay, he then put this up. Okay, I'm sorry, he took everything down and left this up. I'm like, sir, you round here with the dreads getting pulled out for what? Okay. He then went on live and said this.
Then the world be telling you they hoes and you try to go against it like, nigga ain't do that. That nigga did it. Nigga did it. Fuck, that nigga did it. I don't know what y'all talking about, but he did it. Nigga did it. Fuck all that. I don't care what you talking about. What the hell going on Instagram, twin? The world done lost their damn mind.
First of all, I don't trust a man who scrape their plate like that. You're not 5. Stop scraping the plate.
Everybody done lost their mind. Nigga done lost their mind, dog. Done lost their mind, bro. Am I that much of a threat to these? Oh, look.
People who can't have a conversation without every word but a cuss word, can you stop just and grow up a little bit?
Dick in the, like, bro, come on, bro. Like, I ain't even gonna play with y'all. Like, for real, I'm gonna chop my cheese on y'all. Bro. Y'all weird. Like, make my own salad on your bro. Like, what? Be hoes for real. What the hell going on Instagram today, boy? They say them black folk cutting up. They say the devil working. Ooh, he working through some of his children, not me. No, I'm God's child. I'm gonna beat a nigga that way. Let a nigga go promote himself. Let the devil use him. Fuck him. Hey man, handle your demons. I can't handle them for you. What's going on for the video? I'm just trying to tell the people how to handle their demons. I'm on live. We trying to let it. We talking about Jesus Christ. You know, the people don't talk about Jesus Christ enough. You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure somebody from the tour was like, is you on live? You can't be on live because they're on tour. And you over there in Dubai. Dubai have different rules. You can't be fighting over there in Dubai.
Like, they don't got him enough in their life, bro. So he be, like, I'm really with Jesus Christ, so the devil be attacking me hard. But the devil be in niggas that I knew. You feel me? Then he be like, damn. It was them. But I thought I loved Shawty. But God be like, nope. He ain't your partner. Then he be like, damn. It's always happened to me like that. What the hell?
First of all, I don't trust him because of the cutting. Also, I feel like people ignored the accusation against Trey Songz. Like, It's not like Diddy. It's not like there was no accusation against Diddy, and then folks still dealt with him. No, there have been many charges, accusations that all line up. He just hasn't been found guilty of nothing. So making it seem like, oh well, I ain't know nothing. But God revealed to me that the dude I thought I was cool with, I can't know you knew of the rumors. You just chose to ignore them. And not because he pulled your hair out. Now he's an R word. Look at me. Now he's an R word. He's been that. He's been that. Y'all over there flossing in Dubai. Get out my shut up. I would, and first of all, the fact that he's wearing a hat, how much of the scalp was pulled out? Because if you have locks and someone yanks your locks out, that gotta be from the scalp. You got some bald spots around there. But anyway, no one got arrested. So we shall see what happens. But again, they both, Trey Songz ain't said nothing. And at this point in time, Trey ain't said nothing, and Jacquees took down what he said. So if you go on live and call somebody your R word, or you go off on them, does that mean you don't feel that way no more? Is it gonna be an apology some kind of way? No? Yes? Maybe? Anyway. Now let's get to the Keith Lee of where's Keith Lee thing at? The Keith Lee of it all. Okay, now first I need y'all to do me a favor. Okay, like the video, please. And we're back. So, Keith Lee. Now, Keith Lee is around here minding his business, going from state to state, from city to city, tasting food. Okay, he had announced was going to Dallas in Texas. Okay, and he wanted to taste some food. Now, I feel like some people don't like Keith Lee, and I think some people don't understand what he does and how he does it, and how he really just be out here just tasting food. You know what I'm saying? So when I heard about, it was a Keith Lee, I was like, if it's about something about somebody I don't like because he didn't like, I didn't care. I didn't care. But when I looked into it, and I'm like, he got scammed. Basically, Keith Lee got scammed. Okay? Even if that wasn't the, y'all said T. Let me see, because somebody said he was on TikTok an hour ago.
Okay, I'm going to see.
Where's Keith Lee? Lord. I mean, look him up. Because if it is, I want to.
To be honest, there's not much to talk about, but there are a few inflated and confused things that's going around about the situation.
Oh,
so let's talk about them.
I'm gonna send it to myself, and we're gonna get to that last. Okay, we'll get to the Keith Lee. What Keith Lee said, we'll get to that last because he was the last one to say something, and so that's that on that. But Keith Lee is down there in Dallas. I feel like he's shooting a show because I feel like we kept seeing a camera crew when they had the outside stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? And let me see if I can get it on here. Okay. Where is it? Okay. I think he's shooting a show because I keep seeing a camera crew with him. But look, this was the start of it.
He is officially in Dallas. So I asked him for help and come to visit my mom's food truck to hopefully turn it around. She is an award-winning pastry chef, and she is a culinary chef. She has 2 degrees. We are just from Milwaukee, and here in Dallas, it's kind of hard with the marketing.
Now, that's the lady's son. Because y'all know what Keith Lee does. He'll say, hey, I'm going to the state, this city. If you know of a restaurant that needs advertisement, a new restaurant, a mom and pop shop or whatever that needs some good promotion and blah, 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 hit me up, tag me or whatever. And then, we'll see what we can do. So he asked the city to ask him, to tell him what should go on. And so this is the son of the business person who I feel like scammed a bit.
Because we don't know our way even around yet.
Well, we here. I got it. Let's try it and rate it 1 through 10. He spent $80.11. We are
$80.
North Dallas, Texas. We in a hood. I'm not gonna say it no other way. We in a hood. They outside cutting hair, doing braids, waiting on us. They both on live at the same time, him and his sister. But they outside ready, so we had to be 00 this whole time. I'm talking about 007 agents. It's a party out here. The customer service, my family said, was pretty good. And it was on live the whole time, so we can kind of see it. Only thing is, the only person cooking is the mama. So if you do come, please be patient. It's only one person there cooking. But it's a lot of people, so she got the option to have a lot of hands.
So even him saying it's the mama there, it's the son there, it's they outside cutting hair, braiding hair, double dutching, tic-tac-toeing, and everything is outside.
I'll show you everything I got, and we're going to try it and rate it 1 through 10. A pulled pork sandwich, fried ribs with french fries, jerk chicken tacos with beans and rice, and 2 orders of banana pudding. Is this $80 worth of food? In my opinion, no.
But considering the fact that it's been slow and she has an overhead, the fact that this is a food truck and everything is made to order, I understand.
So I did not show him reviewing the food or whatever. Go watch that yourself. But it's him saying, I went there, got this food or whatever. It cost $80. I don't think it's worth $80 for what I got, but I get, what I'm saying? It's food made ready to order, so maybe that's what it is.
Main things I will say, in my opinion, the marketing does need a lot of help. There's no menu on the brother's page, on the sister page, or the mom's page. I feel like a menu with prices should definitely be top priority. That and a website change, in my opinion. I appreciate the invite. And mama, you might need some more hands back there. No promises. It might get a little crazy.
Before we left, we went and had a...
Now again, he liked the food. He gave, he didn't rate nothing nasty. He liked the food.
Conversation with the mom, and we thanked everybody for having us. Me and the mama prayed together, and we left a $4,000 tip behind. God, it's amazing.
Again, they left a $4,000 tip. And this is him explaining the tip.
Thank y'all for having us. I see y'all giving out haircuts and doing braids. So we want to leave $1,000 to the barber.
We want to leave $1,000 to the barber so he can cut everybody hair for free.
So we can cut everybody hair for free. We want to leave you $1,000.
I want to give you $1,000 for doing some braids.
Fix the hair. We want to leave you $2,000.
And I'm going to give you, food truck lady, $2,000. Plus, they already paid the $80 for the food. And then allegedly, he also tips an additional $800 so that people who came after him did not have to pay for the food. So the total of $4,880.
Yeah, everything. So say you charge my barber $4,000 and y'all get me hired, y'all pay. I appreciate it. Absolutely.
And And after this, I pray and I hope you reach your target audience. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe.
He said, I hope you reach your target audience. Now, again, if you did not hear, he said specifically, you know, thank you. Now, I see folks saying they do. I think I think people know he coming, they just don't know when. So that means you don't know when he coming, you don't know who it is. So everybody's food is supposed to be made the same way. And he had ate the food in his car. So they did not know he was there. He walked up after the fact and went and talked to her. Okay, that's part one. So that's what happened initially. Then after the fact, the bullshit started. Okay, now this girl, I had to speed it up. She's supposedly a TikToker as well. Now she is explaining some BS is afoot. Some BS is afoot. We don't like it. Not today, not ever. Because they posted on Facebook about how the lady did not give the people their money. Okay. The people did not get their $1,000. The lady kept all $4,800. And because the girl right here is talking about it, that's how it got on social media. So we're going to, this listen, y'all. Just go ahead and listen.
If you're wondering how we got here, well, let me tell you. So a lot of y'all know yesterday I got to meet Keith Lee. Great. Congratulations. I'm still humbled by the experience. Like, I am ecstatic. Blessings to your family. I really appreciate you. But now this is where the downfall comes in. A lot of y'all was on my live when he said this.
I see y'all giving out haircuts. My little brother, yeah. He wants to leave $1,000 to the barber so he can cut everybody. Oh, that's my little brother. He wants to go pick up my baby brother from school. We want to leave you $1,000 to cut hair. We want to leave you $2,000.
And granted, everything was cool, right? Me being me and thinking everybody else is going to have the same genuine heart as me, I charged him $4,000 on his car, meaning all.
Because she is the girl who was in the food truck with the owner of the food truck, and she's the one who took the payment of the $4,000. So again, at the end of the day, she was working there that day.
All the money went to the food truck in hopes that she would do what she needed to do, right? Wrong. So after everything had died down, mind you, on top of him tipping $4,000, this man left an extra $886 to feed everybody else that was coming, right? Right. But this is where she went wrong. I'm in the truck, mind you, I'm a worker. This is your business, so I'm doing what you say. She tell me after this person, which is a third person, that you got to start charging again. Now it's one thing when he say I'm leaving this for free and for somebody to come and order like one of everything on the menu and try to get both desserts and drinks and shit. Like, yeah, you can put a limit on that. But if this man left you almost $1,000, why the fuck did you stop handing free food out after the third person?
Now that's weird. That is weird. Because we know he's always left money for other people. We've always seen him say, hey, I'm going to leave this extra money so that way anybody who come, you know, can get free food. So that way I'm helping you as a business person, but I'm also helping your customers so that they don't have to spend money too, and you making money.
Make it make sense. So, all right, everything was cool. It was time to close down. You know, my friend done ran to the store. He helping his mom. He coming out his pocket with his own money. And I looked at her and I was like, so Keith Lee literally just spent $5,200 with you. She was like, girl, I know. I'm so excited. Like, before I got on here, I was broke. And before y'all come for me talking about don't be releasing no personal information, it got personal when you played with my baby brother. So everything was cool, calm, and collect, right? She told me, she said, look, I just want to let you know it'll be about a day or two before you guys get your money. I work with Square. I've been running my business for the past 4 years with Square, so I know exactly how it works. But if you've been running this business for years, your money gonna clear the next day, correct? So this morning we got up. Mind you, I'm thinking I gotta go back to help her because yesterday you ain't have nobody that wanted to work for you. You get what I'm saying? So my friend had me come and help you, and then my brother was really only out there, but you somehow trying to make it seem like my brother was giving free haircuts when he was posting flyers with his prices on them. Come on. So then I wake up today, people hit me up talking about we want to make your menus, we want to make your flyers, da-da-da-da-da. My main thing was I'm not the face of this company. You get what I'm saying? I'm not the face of this company, but I can put you in contact. If you go through my comment section, you will definitely see where I'm tagging her business over and over and over because people thought it was my shit. So I hit her this morning, was like, Kim, you have workers today? Also, there's a guy who's wanted to do your menu and flyers for you, so I'm sending him your number. Who is this? Sherelle. Yes, I have workers for today, and you can send me his info. Thank you. That was it. So I respond back. I will send you his Instagram, and did you see if your money cleared? You can keep the money that was left for me, but my brother is preparing to leave and go back home, and I'm unsure how he'll get it once he leaves. Granted, all I had to do was send it to her, or she could have sent it to him, whatever. She said, please call me back so an agreement can be made. But
I'm like, why ain't nobody getting their money? Also, it's weird, like, do you not know the lady? Now, again, the girl is a TikToker. Folks reach out to her. She's an old lady. Look, you need to pay my brother who was a barber cutting hair. But my brother never said beforehand he was doing free cuts. He came there basically for some promotion.
Before we even got to those messages, she called me and she was just like, well, I didn't invite your brother to come out there and cut hair. I didn't invite you. My son invited you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give $1,000 to my son and he'll give y'all whatever it is he see fit out of there. Hold on, ma'am. Hold on. Now, I did you a solid by saying I get money. When I opened my eyes this morning, I had a deposit for $1,500. You get what I'm saying? And I made money since. So I told you to keep my money, but I was more so pressed about the issue of my brother. Keith Lee don't know my brother. My brother don't know Keith Lee. My brother don't know any of y'all out here. But when you gave him the green light to post his flyers, after he cut both of your sons' head, yes, they paid. He wasn't cutting nobody's hair for free. Who the fuck put that out there? If you cutting hair for free, why are you posting flyers with prices?
Now, this is the part that I think is weird. I feel like they were campaigning to get Keith Lee to come to Lady Restaurant. They got him to get there. Okay, they know he coming on this a day. Fine. That's why I feel like they shooting the show. And so it's like, hey, Keith Lee gonna come. You won't know what time. You won't know which order it's his, but he gonna be there. Okay, because again, Keith Lee ate the food in the car, and after he ate the food, he then walked up, and that's when they knew, oh, that was him. I feel like we kept on hearing them say how no one wanted to leave. The brother didn't want to leave. The son didn't want to leave because no one knew when Keith was coming. The weird part is when Keith Lee said at the end on the thing, hey, I want to pay the barber $1,000 to cut free hair. I feel like no one said he not cutting hair for free, but that's great. Okay, but I also feel like it could have been thinking of them saying, okay, Keith Lee gonna give you $1,000. You need to cut some hair for free. But old girl did say, my brother, the barber, he had to leave to get my other brother. But thank you. But no one was ever saying the barber don't have nothing to do with his food truck. He just here for no reason. Everybody had bad communication to tell Keith Lee who the barber was and what he was really doing.
You get what I'm saying? There's a girl on Facebook, hold on, whom I'm assuming is her oldest son's wife, fiance, whoever she is. This is all lies, just like the free cuts were, because people had to pay. Of course they had to pay. The 2 people here that he cut was both of the owner's sons. So why the fuck would he be giving the owner's sons, whose mom is getting visited by Keith Lee, free cuts? You get what I'm saying? Because it was never advertised. But then I later found out my friend had said he assumed that he was giving free cuts. No, he pulled up to the area because he saw it as an opportunity because we couldn't make it to Jonathan's shop to meet him in time. No one. Y'all didn't hear it on my face. Y'all didn't see it on my platform. Y'all didn't hear it on my brother's mouth say, I'm giving free cuts, pull up to the spot. Do you know how many people would have pulled up? Keith Lee probably was under the assumption, hell yeah, he didn't even say it. Let's be honest, Keith Lee didn't even say, oh, I'm giving you $1,000 because. He said, I'm giving you $1,000 so you can go and get free haircuts. But bitch, we couldn't even make it out there to get free haircuts because you tripping over $2,000. Now the principle of the matter is, because I know several of y'all out there thinking like, bro, it's just $1,000, bro. Like, don't you got more money than that? Don't TikTok pay you? TikTok pays me well. YouTube pays me well. Both of my Facebook pages pays me well outside of whatever it is that I do in my real life. You get what I'm saying? The principle of the matter is, my brother is from Louisiana. My brother is a self-taught barber. He went and got his license just so he can work in a shop. And when he come out here and he posting up with all of his shit outside, and he's saying, yo, I'm selling haircuts, your sons come down and they sit in there, and you gonna sit there and have a nerve to tell me, Keith Lee don't understand. Y'all not even a part of the brand, so I don't feel inclined to give you the money. Bitch, fuck you. Fuck you, bro. Like, I'm not even playing when it comes to this shit, bro. I'm big on integrity. I'm big on doing what's right. I came out there and I helped you for free. I stood in that little bitty ass, hot ass motherfucking food truck to help you because my friend asked me to. And this is the thanks that I get? I couldn't even get a thank you from you at the end of the day, bro. Like, come on, the man walked up and literally said, I seen your live. I seen this live. The wife even said, hey, Sherelle, let me see that cheer. Was nobody on the live? Like, come on. Well, I know y'all was on the live, but come on, bro. You got your kids in the background fighting for you. Like, it ain't even your kids. It's that one lady who didn't even want to get in a food truck with you in the first place. That's how I ended up there. If your kids really gave a fuck, I would have been at home in my bed. I would have been at home in my bed. Keith Lee would have never seen me type shit. I would have still popped out. I ain't even gonna lie, because my friend would have told me. But that's besides the point. The sole purpose of this was so you could get the exposure. You get what I'm saying? You wanted the Keith Lee effect. And we did our part to make sure that could happen. And I can't even say to make sure. To kind of hope and pray that it would happen, and it did. You know what I'm saying? I'm screenshotting what Keith Lee put on here. Oh yeah, and beforehand, that was the email I sent to him today because I was serious about my integrity. I was serious about the principle of the matter. If this man came all the way out here and he blessed your motherfucking business with his presence and to say this shit was good as a motherfucker, then the least you can do is get out of the way of somebody else's blessings and honor it after I already told you you can keep my band. Who the fuck running around here saying I don't want that $1,000, you can have it? Who's doing that? And I came and worked for you for free? For free? But today all of a sudden you wake up, you got workers. I wanted to leave you $1,000 for doing braids. Wanted to leave $1,000 to the barber so he can cut everybody's hair for free. By the time Keith Lee left, your motherfucking ass closed the shop down. So the goal was for him to return today, right? But you looked my brother dead in his eyes last night when he came to spend money at your establishment and told him, you missed your blessing, but I got the money that Keith Lee gave you.
Sorry, I had to take phone calls. She was talking. So again, at the end of the day, I feel like look, the people said, Keith Lee said $1,000 to the barber. It don't matter what happened before he got there. He said specifically $1,000 to the guy cutting hair, $1,000 to the girl behind the counter, and $2,000 to you. It's weird that the owner chose to keep all the money.
I'm going to give it to you when my money clears. But today you wake up and you singing a different tune. And we want to tip you $2,000. So at what point of it do you feel like you can play God and step in the way and say, oh, I'm going to block this blessing from this young black man who's trying and do what I want to do? And you think your shit going to prosper? Baby, I'm going to make it my personal mission to see that nobody will see sweetly seasoned. Yeah.
So that was girl going on because again, it's her brother. Her brother is the barber. I would go that hard for my people too, because who you playing with? Now, this is the get you gotcha. I feel like it's stupid to play with a blessing because again, the Keith Lee effect, in my opinion, can go both ways. Okay, it can go to the part where, hey, you can be blessed, get lots of customers, get a good following, and then and not have to worry about money. Or if you do something wrong and you bite the hand that's trying to help you along, stuff can go left. Now the lady, it's loud, y'all. So I hope it ain't too crazy. But she then went on live and spoke her piece. Now I had the clips. I had to find the clips to clip it all together because her phone kept getting cut out, and she kept she's a bit delusional. But let's listen.
Okay, you guys. First of all, I want to say I'm not a scammer.
Maybe not technically. However, you scammed because when someone told you verbatim, he was very clear and hey, I want to give the barber $1,000. If you don't know the barber and the barber not with your business, you could have said, oh, I don't even know him. Because we know sometimes in those parking lots, in those strip malls or whatever, it'd be other people there. However, the issue is he told you what he wanted to be done. You just kept on saying, okay. Got the payment to your account and then didn't give nobody else no money.
And I'm not a thief. I am just a person who's trying to make it every day. I want to give a shout out to my son for marketing me. I don't know how many of you guys follow him, but because of him, that is the reason why Keith Lee came to visit me.
That was God.
Now, when I arrived that day, the only reason why Sherelle was there, and I don't know her that
and Sherelle is the girl who we just looked at.
Well, I don't know her that well. The only reason why she was there is because my son asked her to be there, I guess. I don't know. And then she said that she wanted to meet Keith Lee, so she just wanted to be there. So it wasn't that she was working for me. She really just wanted to be there.
Ma'am, she was the one in your food truck collecting the money. She wasn't just outside. If she would have been like, okay, the Sherelle girl was outside sitting around. No, when Keith Lee walked up, you had that lady in the food truck and she's the one who took the payment. And if you don't know her that well, why would she trust it with the money? If you don't know her that well, why was she the one taking the payments?
Keith Lee. But I want to give a shout out to her anyway. You know, because her and my... Okay, they went on Facebook Live, Instagram, I don't know what platform.
Now, her phone kept hanging up or pausing because I guess her phone kept ringing, so it jumps a lot because the sound and the picture goes out.
It was, and they were marketing me, trying to get him out there to see me. So I still want to thank her for doing that. And yes, she do deserve to be compensated for that. But she will not even talk to me about that. You know? Now, getting to the nitty gritty. So we all out there. And my son called this guy. I guess that's her brother. I didn't know him, never seen him, to come cut his hair. And he came out there to cut his hair. He plugged his thing into my generator, and he cut his hair. I'm in a food truck. I'm going crazy because I know he's coming, and I'm trying to get. So I'm not fully aware of what's going on outside, y'all. So next thing I know, I see a girl running and Sherelle running. They hug, and I'm like, who? You know, who's that? Come find out, she was supposed to be braiding no girl hair, but she told her to come out there because she didn't want to miss Keith Lee.
Again, everybody. So her son told the barber, hey, come here. I can't leave because Keith Lee coming. I don't know when. Come on down here. The Sherelle girl had to braid some hair. Hey, I can't leave. Keith Lee coming. Come on down here. Everybody is trying to come on down there to see Keith Lee.
So when Keith Lee did arrive, it looked as if they were with me. And it looked as if they was doing free. Now I know some of you guys is not going to be on my side because y'all phone is going crazy. It's been like that. I'm trying to get this out. I know some of you guys is not going to be on my side because you are very big fans of hers. I hear that she's a big TikToker. I don't know much about her. All I know is
I built this business from the ground up.
I told you I had to clip pieces together, so follow the clip together.
Me and my son. And for her to even think, because she called somebody out there just to braid her hair, that she deserved $1,000 and try to make it seem like... Now I could see if when Keith Lee said, give that barber $1,000 for free haircuts, he should have said, anybody, come on, who want their haircut for free? Right thing. And I feel like I did do the right thing. Now for her, and then I told her, on top of that, I didn't even have the money. He paid with a credit card. The money just hit the bank account today. I'm going to give my son what he deserves.
Not your son first. Not your son first. Thank you, HFG. I'm doing the Lord's work by editing. Child, it was crazy because the phone kept pausing, so I had to keep finding different clips because the phone it was crazy. But thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. I also feel like her saying, you know, well, she don't deserve $1,000 because she came to do some hair. What?
And I would give her some, because she did market me that morning, but that's all she did. This ain't even about money, y'all. This is about the principle.
Not the principle.
I don't think I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, I want Keith Lee to tell me, after him knowing the truth now, if that man tell me to give them the money, I'll give it to him.
This man was not with me. He was only solely there because my son called him to cut my hair. Now, I would love to do the right thing. And I feel like I did do the right thing. Now, for her, and then I told her, on top of that, I didn't even have the money. He paid with a credit card. The money just hit the bank account today. I'm going to give my son what he deserves. And I would give her some because she did market me that morning, but that's all she did. And I don't even know who he is. The barber? That's my son's hair. He wasn't with me. Keith Lee, I heard he thought that they were my kids. They're not my kids. Those were my son's friends. But this ain't even about money, y'all. This is about the principle.
It's about the money. Because when Keith told you, hey, here, charged my card for $4,000. She never once said, them ain't my kids. I don't know the barber. I don't know the girl braiding hair. I don't know them. They're not with my business. She didn't say that. But you clearly heard that man say what to do with the money. This to get you gotcha. Because you talk about what they did do to earn $1,000. What the fuck did you do to earn $2,000? Because at that point, Keith had already bought his own food. You made that man one order of food, and you think for one order of food you deserve $4,000. You did one little plate. The barber cut two little heads. The braider braided one head. Everybody did one thing for a lot of money, but you can't make it seem as if they didn't do enough to earn $1,000 tip. When all you did was make one order for Keith Lee, and he tipped you $2,000 plus $800 to feed other people.
How dare you come and make it seem like this was something that it wasn't? You were supposed to be out there to support Sweetie Season, a struggling business, and then you turn around and make it seem like it was something that it wasn't. I dare you.
It seemed like stealing.
I dare you. And yeah, for everybody, I get emotional because y'all have no idea how much work and effort I put into my business.
And it failed and got in all this trouble because the moment you got a little bit of extra attention and money, you made a choice to not honor what the person who came to bless your business asked you to do. Karma sometimes come real fast.
And I don't know if this was going to make me or break me.
Yeah, it broke her.
I don't know, but I know I got God. And God is the one that told me to go to school. And go to school again.
God, like, don't put me in this. I am not a God of confusion and mess.
I've been flourishing ever since. I have won chef awards. I have done a lot of things. And I have a lot of upcoming things that I plan on doing. I don't think I'm wrong.
That's the problem. Because you and your son, because we're gonna get to the son next. Okay. You and your son are out here trying to make every excuse as to why y'all did not pay the people with the money that Keith told y'all. Even if Keith said, hey, the homeless man who's standing beside your food truck, give him $1,000. Even if the homeless man has nothing to do with your food truck, he's near your food truck, and Keith Lee said, hey, this is who I want to help. You, the homeless man, the random barber, the random braider, and the lady taking the things.
I don't think I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, I want Keith Lee to tell me. After him knowing the truth now, if that man tell me to give them the money, I'll give it to him.
You should need Keith Lee to tell you to give them the money. That's how you wrong.
Because I'm in for doing the right thing. If he tell me to give them that money, knowing that they was not with me, and
you took the money knowing they wasn't. That's to get you gotcha right there. It's not that Keith gave you money for people who wasn't with you. It's the fact that you took the money from Keith Lee, knowing that people he gave you money for wasn't with you. That's the thing. You took the money.
And just let y'all know she's a scammer. He already told me to. He told me, yeah, he did. He said, listen closely. Go to the video. Go to the video and listen closely to what he says. He says, give that barber the $1,000 for free haircuts. There was no free haircuts. My sons paid him.
Your sons paid for haircuts before Keith got there. So that's the mama. Okay. Now, after the mama went live, the son went live. Yeah, y'all, the son. Okay. Now, let me be sure I have the right one because there's so much going on here. The son trying to explain. Y'all ready for the son? Okay.
Okay, so let me address this.
That's the son right there. Scheming, scamming, what is mine?
Situation, and let me tell y'all the truth, unbiased of what's really going on.
I said to myself, the son full of shit, because why you talking with a sad song in the background? Who you trying to get sympathy from?
Basically, somebody wants clout and they want their name involved in this situation so bad that they are telling lies in order to gain attention and followers. Notice that all of their videos mentioning Keith Lee, whether positive or negative, are the only ones on their page that are over 100,000 views. Check out mine. That's not the case. I do not have to use Keith Lee to exploit for views. I would never do that to him. The fact that somebody I call.
Think y'all gonna do Nicole? Yeah, we're gonna do Keith Lee after the son. I'm trying to do everything in order, but I know. But thank you. I got it set up already. Thank you for super chat.
My friend is doing that. It's making me sick to my stomach, and that's why I was not trying to make a video to address it.
The dog, like you lying.
Like I told Sherelle, let's handle it privately. However y'all want to do it, we can email Keith Lee, we can talk to him, we can figure it out. But this internet stuff ain't no point for that. That's just for views and money and clicks. Like, we don't need to do that.
But you don't. But when someone says we don't need to be online and doing videos, we don't need to do that while being online doing a video.
The issue was, listen to the words that Keith Lee said in this video.
I see y'all giving out haircuts and doing braids, so we want to leave $1,000 to the barber so we can cut everybody else's.
Child.
Everybody speak English, right? Everybody heard him.
Why your shirt dirty? Is it dandruff? Is it dandruff?
Say he wanted to give $1,000 to the barber to cut everybody's hair for free. But when it came time for that to happen, the barber said he could not make it. He cut one head for free that day, and that was before Keith Lee even got there.
Your mama made one plate. Your mama made one plate. This was weird to me. Your mama made Keith Lee a plate of food, an order of food. I think what an order of food. Your mama made him an order of food and got $4,800. Okay. Your mama didn't do enough that day to make $4,800. You ain't saying that. You can't compare the fact that your mama made one order for Keith Lee and got $4,000, but want to say that the barber only cut one free head, and so the barber should not get nothing. Well, then your mama should refund Keith Lee the $1,000.
Everybody else,
I'm sorry, the $2,000. Because again, it was $1,000 tip for the barber and $1,000 tip for the person doing the braids that the mama kept. The mama kept a total of $4,800. Then supposedly, allegedly, did not give people free food. The girl said she made 3 plates for 3 people and then started charging people money, even though Keith Lee paid for people's foods.
Got paid for. He pulled up to the event because he knew Keith Lee was going to be there because we got a call the day before saying he was. So in order to help build his brand, we allowed him to use the generator, use everything else, use whatever resources he needed to help him build his business. I made a promotional video to try to get him more clients. I was trying to help the man. So
which means, Dirty Shirt, everybody around there was trying to get promotion because Keith Lee was coming. Again, Keith Lee, to me, is now doing some kind of TV show. That's why there were cameras following him to this. I think a part of the food tour, for certain parts of it, they're having a camera because he talked about them being offered shows. So I think things were being recorded. So they're telling people, hey, Keith Lee coming. You won't know what time. You won't know it's him. You won't know none of that. All you know is on this or this a day, Keith Lee gonna be there eventually. Okay, Keith Lee still has other people get the food. He still eats the food in his car, and then after he's ate the food or whatever, is when you find out it was him. But again, everybody around there, you, the Sherelle girl, the barber, everyone was trying to be there to get a bit of the Keith Lee effect. The difference is your mama fucked it up for everybody.
Initially, through the excitement, we was all just thinking Keith Lee donated the $1,000 to him just, out of the kindness of his heart. But after the excitement wore down and we watched the videos, it was like, oh, he said to cut hair for free.
If I heard what he said in clear, because he didn't mumble it, he was very direct and was pointing to shit. He said, I want to give $1,000 to the barber who's cutting hair for free. He then pointed to the girl, I want to give her $1,000 for braiding hair. And I want to give you $2,000. It's not like he said, hey. He didn't whisper it. It wasn't in a quick sentence. He specifically gave directions and then pointed where he wanted barber, haircut person, and then the cook. He did all of these. So all this stuff, say, oh, we didn't know what he said. Lies. And we know it be stealing.
This ain't stealing.
Yes, it is.
So that's when I asked Sherelle, could her brother come to the food truck to cut the hair for free? She said no, he has to leave, but he wants his money before he leaves. But you didn't do what Keith Lee asked, so why do you want the money? We have to now.
Neither did your mama. Your mama ain't do it, bruh. It was your mama. Hey, Spelly, how you doing? Love. But it was his mama. That's who it was. Your mama didn't do what she was supposed to do. And I also feel like had the girl never came and complained and said, hey, my brother and me did not get our $1,000, none of this would have came out. But you and your mama around here on the internet trying to play as if it wasn't us. It's not us. The barber didn't cut he only cut one free head. Your mama made one thing. That's it.
Find a whole nother barber and pay them to cut the hair, but your brother still want his money and y'all know we're struggling.
It seemed like everybody's struggling. If you ask me, the mama struggling, the barber struggling. It was a struggle bus plan for everyone to come together on the day that because why didn't you ask the barber to come here the day before? That's the get you gotcha. Why didn't anybody ask the barber or the hair braid person to come the day before? Because everyone was trying to get paid off Keith Lee being there.
So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna lose a friend over $1,000. It's not worth it. They really need this money so bad. So I said,
your mama need the money bad too, because she kept it. And I don't care. Okay, dirty shirt. You on here, dirty shirt in it, trying to complain about your mama struggling too, sir. That's why y'all was asking Keith Lee to get there. So you can't make it seem as if they need the money so bad because y'all struggling too. It's okay. It's a struggle bus.
Out of my bank account, I will pay the $1,000. Out of Keith Lee's money, the $1,000 will go towards another barber who can actually come and cut hair because he couldn't. Okay? Sherelle said she didn't want her $1,000 because she knows the situation my mom's in. She knows about the food truck need fixes. She knows everything. So she was acting like she was being so nice and caring, like, oh, I don't want the part. I just wanted to meet Keith Lee. I got what I wanted. And then the next day, she's like, oh, my brother want his money even though he don't want to cut no hair.
Well, I mean, Keith Lee said, give them $1,000. Keith Lee specifically said, give the barber $1,000. Give the hair braider $1,000. Ma'am, as the owner of the truck, you get $2,000. I've already paid for my food that you cooked and I ate. And also here's an additional $800 to feed people for free. So when folks come to get food, they get free food too. And old girl said after 3 people came and got free food, the lady started charging people money for the food. Scheming and scamming all day.
So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna still give you the money because I don't want to argue with my friend, but my bank card got stolen. I can't get in my account right now. He gotta wait till I can make it to the bank. They wanted the money. It was like 5 p.m. at this point. They wanted it that same day before he left. How I'm gonna get to the bank? I don't got
That's on you.
No bank card. The bank closed. Which one?
That's figure it out.
Want me to do? My mom does not have the money. I had to buy the money for the food on the food truck with my money. I can show y'all the bank account slips, me going to take out the withdrawal. I can show you everything. I took $3,000 out of my bank account so that we could go and buy the food and have enough for the Keith Lee effect or whatever have you, because Everybody knows my mom did not have the money. I said it on TikTok. I said it to my friend. She knows what's going on. Did she care? No, she cared about the clout. So first you say you're coming to help a struggling business owner and all of this stuff. And then you say, I don't want nothing. I just want to meet Keith Lee. I just want to be a part of it. And now you drag your brother along because nobody invited him to come. He comes along. He cuts one person's head for free.
So your music says you're lying.
Keith Lee sees it on the live because I thought he was giving out free haircuts. So I announced it on the live, which I apologize for. I thought he was giving free haircuts out. He even cut my brother.
Why is your shirt dirty? Did you not know you was gonna be on a video?
This hair. So I told my brother, you know what? He trying to get some, new customers in Dallas. You looking for a barber? Sit down, let him cut your hair. It's free. Just try him out. My brother did so. Afterwards, the barber was asking for money. I'm like, I thought it was free. He's like, no, I need my $30.
Because it seemed like everybody broke. Now I'm gonna say broke. It seemed like everybody was around there doing business transactions. You was the only one who you matter of fact, you just said that you said that was free and it wasn't really free. You just said that. You said that. And then once Keith got there, and Keith's exact words was, I'm gonna give him $1,000 so he can cut people's hair for free.
So now I'm irritated. I'm just like, whatever. I got 20 I can send you. So I sent him the $20. My brother sent him the other 10. My brother also pays him for my nephew's haircut as well. But I said,
if your brother couldn't afford his own $30 haircut, and you only had $20, let's count some apples, okay? Your brother couldn't afford the $30. You paid $20. Your brother paid the other 10. Then how the hell did your brother then pay for the nephew cut? I thought he didn't have no money. 2 + 2 is not 5.
Because he just had like a newborn child recently or something. I'm like, just
not a newborn child. Okay.
Give him the money because I just don't want to deal with all the drama behind $1,000. My mom said she does not have the money to give because the payment has not cleared yet. So once it's cleared, she will send over the money. So she will send it to me and I will send it to him because she's not dealing with Sherelle or him at this point because of the way they were acting.
They acted like you stole their money.
They can stop lying, saying that he did what Keith Lee asked for and cut hair for free because he did not cut people's hair for free. We had to pay another barber to come and cut people's hair for free the way Keith Lee asked for it to be done.
Where? When? How?
Because that barber said he had to go out of town. He does not live in Dallas, by the way. He was visiting. I said, that's fine. I told Sherelle, as soon as I get sent the money, I'll give it to you. If I can get access to my bank account before she send it, I'm going to give it to you. So you could have cut hair because you was in town. You just didn't want to. You just want the money for free.
Did your mama leave? Did your mama leave and didn't feed no more people?
So I said, I'm still going to give them the money for free. Whatever. I'll take that L. The community expect the haircuts because Keith Lee said it. We're going to get another barber. We're going to please everybody. Cool. We had it all figured out. Mm-hmm. So they know that I can't go to the bank and get the money because the bank's closed. My mom doesn't have the money in her bank account. So how is she supposed to get it? And you're giving me an ultimatum that if you don't get your money by a certain time, you're going to go on the internet and blast my mom's business and ruin her reputation that she works so hard to build.
Your mama ruined her reputation when she did not choose. This is the get you gotcha. I feel like if the mama said, once the money clear, I'll pay y'all. It's the fact that the mama said, I'm not going to pay the barber because the barber didn't do enough to get paid the money that Keith Lee said, okay? It's also the fact that the mama did not pay the lady braid hair. Your mama started it, okay? There's a start and an end. Your mama started it.
Yet you're out here scamming people. We don't do things like that. Search up the person's name who out here slander my mom's name. Search up them and scam in the search bar and see what comes up.
So if you knew she was a scammer, why y'all friends? I don't have no scamming friends because I don't trust scammers. Okay? I trust couponers. I trust people who are frugal. Okay? I do not trust scammers. So to say, if you Google her name, scams galore. But you knew this. You also knew that you asked a scammer to come help your mama at her food truck. The only people who allow scammers to come help them usually are other scammers. I'm just saying. So if you knew she was scheming and scamming, why is it the issue now?
Now do that with my name and see what happens. Nothing. People want to talk about ethics until it's time to show some. Literally everybody was getting paid, even though it was a misunderstanding with Keith Lee regarding the barber.
It wasn't a misunderstanding with Keith Lee. Keith Lee was clear and concise with what he asked to be done by seeing a food truck out here with hard workers, seeing people out there with a barber chair and plug-in clippers, a lady hair getting braided. Keith Lee came and saw what he thought was people out here trying to make it with their business. Let me help. Let me give you $2,000 to the food truck. Let me give the barber $1,000. Let me get a hair braider $1,000. Let me give these other customers $800 to eat free food. And you kept all that shit.
Being there. My mom never invited the barber. She never spoke to him. I never invited the barber either. He came. I was happy he was able to cut my hair. I was thinking it was free. It was a big misunderstanding. But because I caused a lot of the misunderstanding, I'm like, no, I was a busy day for me. I'll forget it. I'm paying him $1,000. My mom wanted to do what was right with the money Keith Lee gave her because he said to get free haircuts. So she was like, if he can't make it, we got to get somebody else, because she wanted to do, you know, the videos and all of that stuff of it being done with the people.
And we ain't in that, was never done.
People in the line, you know, we just wanted the whole thing in effect, but her brother would not do it. So although her brother couldn't show up and do the job Keith Lee asked for and cut people hair for free, he was able to show up and ask for his money at closing. He kept.
I mean, I want my money.
Making up excuses on why he had to leave town, but yet he's still here. And now you're trying to slander my mom's business and the brand that I have worked so hard for over these days. It's jealousy. It's evil.
Not jealousy.
You wonder how some people, everybody always into it with them. How many times have y'all seen me into it with anybody on this internet?
It don't matter, because this one time trumps everything else.
But the other person, they're always into it with people. It's always drama surrounding their name. People have literally paid money to get them taken off of this earth. I don't have
People pay money to get them hit me? Wait, the scammer got hit me and after her? And you had a scammer who got hit me and after her be the person in your mama food truck? Did you try to kill your mama? Because I don't allow anybody around my mama who was scheming and scamming or people try to kill them. You can't be around my people if that's what you got going on. You put a person next to your mama that people won't out. Girl,
have issues. People love me because I give out pure, genuine love and don't expect anything in return.
Except this punk ass music. Okay, this music ain't what it is.
That what they did was all under conditions. It was under conditions that she meets Keith Lee and they get pictures and they get this and that. It was all them. If you out here for this struggling business owner trying to help, why is it now all about you?
That lady was out there in a t-shirt with your mama business on it. That lady did not have her own. Look, this is the thing. I am JayLeesCorner. And if I go to an event where there can be a whole lot of attention, I would be about JayLeesCorner. That lady was around there at your mama food truck in a shirt with your mama name on it. That lady was on her own social media talking about your mama food truck. You invited that lady down there. And now you're up here lying and your face is telling on you. That's a lying face. That's a lying face.
Y'all steady saying she didn't want to give you the money out the thing. No, she wanted to do what Keith Lee wanted to do with the money. I said I will give you $1,000 because you felt like you were entitled to $1,000 for cutting one person's hair. So y'all answer me this. If we were trying to do the right thing, get a barber to come cut the green hair. If we were going to still pay the barber $1,000 just for cutting one person's hair because Keith Lee said so, why come to the internet? Okay.
All y'all came here. Now, he made a second video, but I want to go to Keith Lee's first because, you know, we're going to see. Let me share my screen. Because Keith Lee has spoken. Okay. Now, this is Keith Lee on TikTok. Okay. Keith Lee. Well, yeah, matter of fact, though, first, take one little minute and like the video. And we're back. Okay. Now let's hear. Now I haven't heard what Keith Lee says, so we're gonna watch this together. Okay, because I'm like, what did he say?
Much to talk about, but there are a few conflated and confused things that's going around about the situation. So let's talk about them. 3 days ago, me and my family went to Sweetly Seasoned Food Truck. Number one, nobody had any idea we was coming. They found out we was in Dallas like everybody else found out we was in Dallas because we was posting videos in Dallas. So in hopes of us coming, they had t-shirts made and they was on live all day. So me and my family wasn't in cahoots with none of this. We was all under the impression that they were a team and this was a normal routine for them. The barber being there, the braider being there, family being there, a lot of people being there. This our first.
So again, him clearing it up saying, because again, we keep hearing them saying, we knew Keith Lee was coming that day. We knew. So if Keith Lee saying they did not know we were coming, they knew we were in town, yes. They knew that, yes. So the fact that Keith, and let's call things that I'm going to believe Keith Lee over the scheming, scamming food truck conglomerate of Dallas any day. Okay? Because the food truck scheming, scammer conglomerate of Dallas is not going to make me believe Keith Lee has a reason to lie. Because I kept on saying, I don't think they knew, because when he walked up, they all seemed surprised. I said maybe because they doing the show, they knew, hey, he gonna come today, but maybe not no time. But Keith Lee saying they did not know I was coming.
Our first time here, we are customers. We have no idea what's going on behind the scenes. Number two, I was never under the impression that haircut is free.
Let me rewind.
This is not much to talk about, but there are a few conflated and confused things that's going around about the situation. So let's talk about them. 3 days ago, me and my family went to Sweetly Seasoned Food Truck. Number one, nobody had any idea we was coming. They found out we was in Dallas like everybody else found out we was in Dallas because we was posting videos in Dallas. So in hopes of us coming, they had t-shirts made and they was on live all day. So me and my family wasn't in cahoots with none of this. We was all under the impression that they were a team and this was a normal routine for them. The barber being there, the braider being there, family being there, a lot of people being there. This our first.
So him saying they was on live all day. We saw them on live all day. And both the girl and the dude was saying we was on live. I was on my live. He was on his live. We live, hoping that Keith Lee will show up.
Our first time here, we are customers. We have no idea what's going on behind the scenes. Number two, I was never under the impression that haircuts was free. Again, my family was watching the lives. We knew that he was cutting hair for $40. So when we walked up and I said I want to get his $1,000 to the barber to do free haircuts and $1,000 to the braider to braid hair, it was because in the original video, the son said it was slow due to marketing. That's marketing. God willingly, after we post the video, there will be a line out the door. If there's a line out the door and there's a barber and a braider doing hair while people are waiting, that's marketing. So again, it's in the hood. You play some music, you cutting hair, you braiding hair, y'all all sitting out, y'all having fun. It's a parking lot barbecue. So again,
y'all, he from here, y'all know he from Detroit. Or probably, I don't know. He from Michigan, okay? That's what I said. I said it seemed like a parking lot, a mini mall, a little strip mall of a lot of people doing different things. If you roll up to somebody's food truck, because even here, even here in Detroit, you may see somebody with a barbecue grill outside, somebody sitting next to them selling hats. You see, and usually they're all together because they're in the same area. And that's true. If we see in the live and the dude was saying on live, hey, $40 haircuts, hey, here's $1,000 to cut some hair for free. And hopefully that means people will show up and he can get work for $1,000. Okay. And even if nobody show up, that money is still his. It's to pay in case anyone comes for the service. Again, what is it called? Marketing. It's like me. If I post on my IG, on my TikTok, on my Twitter, I'm going to be live at 9 o'clock. It's called marketing. So y'all know, come round the corner every day at 9.
We don't know the behind the scenes if they knew each other, if they didn't know each other. And the reason why I didn't pay everybody individually, the interaction that you see looked longer than what it was. It was really only like a 5-minute interaction. Within that 5 minutes, 30 to 40 people pulled up. They was pulling up in droves. That parking lot was getting deep fast. And for me and my family safety in general, I don't ever carry cash around. And 9 times out of 10, if we tip, we always do it through the POS system. And even if we wanted to do it a different way, Zelle and Apple Pay wasn't an option because it was 4 or 5 people at the same time on live. So for safety reasons, they wouldn't be able to say their phone numbers or their personal information out loud. And as far as them taking my phone and putting their number in on Zelle themselves, I wouldn't hand my personal phone to nobody. So the POS system was the option that made the most sense. I've learned through this journey.
Child, the fact that it's like they was trying to scheme and scam the whole time. Because for him to say we sitting there and because we on live, they on live. So the people, the son and the girl, both on live, showing Keith Lee there, meaning people gonna pull up. We was only, again, he ate the food in the car. The food was already ate. So if we got the car, hey, they see us, they're putting us on their live. Now people know we here. Now cars pulling up. I don't have $4 grand in cash to pay anybody. I'm not paying no one in cash. Cash, that's not what's gonna happen. However, we can't do Zelle, can't do CashApp, because all that it requires the things. Easier here, take my card and then swipe it. Swipe it. Child.
That sometimes it's deeper than the food, it's deeper than the marketing, it's deeper than the customer service. And this is one of those cases, in my opinion. Sweetly Season got a lot to figure out, and I thank God in advance that they do figure it out. The last thing I'm gonna touch on is the son is misconstruing something that I said, and I don't appreciate it. After I said out loud in detail what we deemed the money to be used towards, I also said y'all can divvy it out how y'all feel necessary, meaning after the money hits, because it's a POS system, it don't hit the same day. Y'all can send it out through Apple Pay, through Zelle, through Cash App, through check, through cash, however y'all feel necessary to spread it amongst the team. I thought and I still think that that's a very clear statement, but it's being misconstrued, in my opinion, intentionally misconstrued, that I said and the mom and the son can say who get the money and who don't get the money.
So Keith Lee did tell her to distribute the money how she felt necessary.
I never said that. Regardless.
Child, y'all gonna make Keith Lee come out of his MMA bag and beat some ass.
What was going on behind the scenes, I felt in my heart to do what we did. So for the mom to go on the back end and disregard where my heart was at and what I felt like God was telling me to do in that moment and distribute the money how she felt necessary is 100% wrong in my opinion. I see the memes and I see the jokes, but I am not in the business of shutting businesses down. Her actions did not sit right with y'all and her customer base. That resulted in the situation that she in today. Lee just ate the food and left a tip. I pray in advance that everybody in the situation stays safe. That's my biggest concern. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe.
Keith, like, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. And this is the get you gotcha, in my opinion. Let me remove this down a little bit and have a little bit of a conversation because folk don't believe that fat meat is greasy. Keith Lee specifically told them exactly what to do with the money. And he's right. They tried to then manipulate what I said and say, well, he said y'all can divvy it up how you want to. And you knew that still means how to pay them. Because I'm paying you with a credit card. It's dead ass wrong, but you knew what I said, heard what I said, recorded what I said, replayed what I said, and then waited until after the fact to not do what I asked y'all to do. And I feel like Keith Lee always say, I try to help struggling businesses. And the food he tasted, he said the food was good. He gave it a good review. Come on, hey, QE. Yes, Keith Lee was mad. That's Keith Lee a little bit upset, but trying to control his anger because y'all playing on my name. Because folks were saying it's Keith Lee's fault for not paying them separately. It's Keith Lee's fault for not paying in cash. Why didn't Keith Lee, pay the and like he said, I don't know these people. All I know is they asking me to come. They're in a joint effort. The son and old girl. Let me pull it up.
That video was recorded.
That's the son right there looking foolish. Old girl is the one standing in between Keith Lee and his wife Ronnie. Okay, so it's the mama, Keith Lee, the girl who helped, the girl who took the payment, the girl who was doing braids, who was supposed to get $1,000, and then it's Keith Lee's wife, Ronnie. The fact that they're trying to make it seem as if, well, someone's lying and it ain't me. It is you. It is. It absolutely is you. And y'all on social media trying to make it seem as if, well, Keith Lee never said to give them $1,000. You know, Keith Lee said, you know, to disperse it how you see fit. No, that man said pay them $1,000, pay them $1,000. And had you done what he asked you to do, the goodness would have came. Because like Keith Lee said, while we were sitting there, it felt like 30 cars pulled up because both Scheme and Scam and Dirty Shirt dude was on live, and then old girl was on live too. So folk knew to pull up. So you were already getting customers. And had you just not schemed and scammed, you would have gotten more customers. It would have been a continuous fluctuation of customers. It's like being a YouTuber. It's not about how many subscribers see you and blah, blah, blah. No, how many people will keep coming back? Because if 1,000 folks see me on Monday, but no one ever comes back because I'm a bad person, it's going to ruin my channel. And had y'all just been good people and did what he said and took the blessing, because the blessing was Keith Lee coming and showing the food on his channel, shouting out your establishment. That was the blessing. The tip, the additional blessing was, hey, ma'am, I'm going to give you, as the food truck owner, I'm going to give you $2,000. I've already paid $80 for the food. I'm going to give you a $2,000 tip. Plus, here's $800 to feed whoever is coming. And we've seen him do that before. Well, he'll tip them people some money and then leave money for whoever's coming. So that way the customers who are coming has money in their pocket too. Meaning if someone had a last $20 and came to get a sandwich round now, they can come tomorrow. Why? Because they still had a $20. But you up here scheming, scamming. Now, after he put out the first video we saw, he then put this shit out. Oh, we're not done, y'all. We got about 20 more minutes.
Yesterday, so let me tell y'all more about this. My first question to Sherelle. If your brother didn't want to cut the hair for the money, okay, and he was still going to get the money as soon as it's either clear or I could get to the bank out of my personal account and get it to him, why did you go on the internet? The whole discrepancy was her brother wanted the money without working for it. So we can't afford to pay another barber. So it was like, I thought she would understand. But no. She needed this situation to blow up and have a story time to talk about. So she like, oh no. He want his money. He not working for it. And y'all finna give it to him now. Are we going online and telling everybody? Troy, you want to get on the internet and talk about my mom's mothering? How many kids do you have? How many kids have I met? How many kids have I ever heard you even speak about?
Not coming from the mothering. This is my thing. Yeah, Sherelle said after 3 cups, because again, Keith Lee just told y'all he was only there for 5 minutes. 5-minute conversation, quick, I'm gone. But I left money to pay for other people's food. If Sherelle is correct in saying the mama only fed 3 people and then started charging people money, that's a scheme and a scam within itself. But what does her parenting have to do with your mama raising you?
It's about 3 missing. I don't know what's their names, what they look like, where they at. You don't talk about them. You can't talk about nobody's mothering. Second of all, you came for clout to meet Keith Lee and get this picture. That was the only thing you wanted. You didn't even want the $1,000. I give you that. All you wanted was the clout. I asked everybody on the live. Keith Lee was watching my live. I don't know if you saw that part. I said, when he gets here, please, y'all, don't have no cameras in that man's face. Don't run up to him. He got social anxiety just like I do. Don't run and do all that. The first thing Sherelle did was point the camera in his face.
Sherelle was on the damn food truck. Keith Lee walked up with cameras.
Before he even walked up to the food truck, the camera was pointed that way, angling on a tripod ready. The first person to post the videos about him being there was Sherelle. I posted the next day after his. I literally had it already filmed in my drafts, and as soon as I saw him post his, I posted mine. And in the video you hear me say, I don't even know if Keith has posted his review yet. Because it was already filmed. I didn't need to chase clout off of this situation. I had one goal, a genuine and pure one. Sherelle wants something to make her page pop and to get her name back out there because her followers are low and she's not making what she used to make on TikTok. So she needed this situation. And me as a friend, knowing what she's trying to do, and I'm going to help you out. Just come help my mom at the event. You know, they're going to be there. You can take some pictures.
But weren't you a scammer? The first, he said before, she's a scammer. We know she is a scammer. Scam. Now she's a friend who wanted to help, but also calling her a bad mom. Okay.
I never thought she would try to destroy my mom's name for clout. Now, to be honest, it was some discrepancies with the money. Yes, it was. Why wouldn't there be?
Why would there be?
Lee asked for a barber to cut hair for free for $1,000. And the barber did not want to cut the hair for free for $1,000. The barber didn't want to cut nobody hair for free at all day. So why are we wrong for finding a barber who wants to do what Keith Lee asked? And Keith Lee, you see this, you can tell that I wasn't trying to, be ingenuine. When
yes, you were.
We met, I did it off camera. I didn't ask you to do a TikTok with me.
So this is the thing. If I see Keith Lee in these streets, I'm Keith Lee. Can we get a picture? I'm YouTuber. You are supposed to ask, hey, will you, blah, blah, blah. Because this is going where? On Keith Lee's social media. Keith Lee is a TikToker. Apparently, this dude is a TikToker. I'm not much of a TikToker. I'm trying to get into TikTok or whatever. So I don't know folk who on TikTok. I know Keith Lee. I know white dude who look at fish. I know a white guy who be camping in the woods. I know a few people around, whatever. My point is, I don't know much about TikTok. However, all y'all on TikTok using this as content. The difference is y'all the scammers.
Like other people, I didn't clout chase off you at all. I didn't attempt to get any clout at all. I wasn't on live when he got there. I filmed a video privately and saved it in my phone. Check the timestamps on the videos. I did not use this situation for a clout at all. That's her sole intention. So I don't know what all lies she's put out there because I keep seeing a whole bunch of them in my status talking about he paid for everybody food. Keith Lee said, I'm paying for everybody food out here. That's what I heard him say out of his mouth. I knew nothing about the $800 worth of food at that time. I didn't hear none of that.
Your mama knew. Your mama knew.
I was standing on the side by the generator where it's loud, so I really couldn't see. But after he left, I immediately left to go. I had to get to the bank before it closed because I don't have a debit card right now. My bank card got stolen, so I have to go to the physical bank.
If you go to the bank, they'll give you a temporary card to use until a fresh one comes. And at least I think they do that still. If you, sir.
He came around the time we were closing and the bank closes, which is 5 o'clock, 5:30-ish. He got there maybe around like 4:45-ish, I want to say. I don't know, somewhere around there. When I got back to the truck, I asked Sherelle, did everybody get free food? Sherelle said yes, but one person was trying to get an extra cheesecake and all kinds of stuff, so I had to stop.
You yelling, and I feel like you lying. You yelling for no reason. You in your house yelling at your phone with a green screen. I think you're lying.
And she said, we closing anyway, so it don't matter. So Sherelle, was you lying then? Why would you lie and say everybody got food? But now,
if your mama says stop taking free orders, then the people who your mama wanted to have free orders got their food.
there was only 3 people. So which one is it, Sherelle? She literally talking about, you don't want to go toe-to-toe with me videos on the internet. This is what she wants. She wants back and forth, y'all. She wants to do this to gain more followers. She wants attention. This is all for attention. Her brother probably wanted to cut the hair. She probably said, no, tell him you can't do it just so they shouldn't create this drama. Because this was so unnecessary when I said, when they was making a big deal about him.
If y'all would have paid them people their money, no one would have came to this shit. If that man didn't cut not one hair, so what? Keith Lee still said, give him $1,000 to cut some hair for free. If no one came up and got a haircut, that's still his money. It became public because y'all chose to not pay them people and kept the money. That's why it became public.
Not cutting the hair and still wanting the money, I said, okay, I'm gonna give him $1,000 out of my bank account because she can't afford to just give him $1,000 right now just to do anything, and they have to still pay a barber to come cut hair, still do everything they need. Come on now, make it make sense.
You not making no sense, sir. It's not them, it's you. It's you trying to make it seem like everybody else did something wrong except you. Okay, that's the get you gotcha. It ain't everybody else, sir. It's you and your mama.
So I said, I'm gonna give him $1,000. Just don't go on the internet. I don't want you going on there and shit like, no, I just feel like everybody should know what happened. I'm like, what happened? What was the big deal? Her like, man, come on, man. Come on, man. What are you talking about? Why are you still in town and you said you couldn't cut hair today? It's now closing the business and you're here, so you were here all day. You could have came and cut the hair. You could have came $8,000. It was no excuse. Why are you here? Go play in somebody else's face. Go lie about somebody else on the internet. But stop using Keith Lee to get attention.
But look at you right now, sir. Y'all use Keith Lee to get attention. That was why you asked him to come look at your mama's restaurant. That's what Keith Lee does. Truthfully.
It's literally making me look bad. Like, literally, it's, all this whole thing is because of me.
You and your mama. You and your mama.
So now she getting all this clout because she's trying to use my... Well, that was the whole reason I was around being your friend anyways. I literally been telling her, I feel like you're not my real friend. I feel like you're not my real friend. We've been having this time. I will show you how to text message. I feel like you haven't been there for me. Like, what's going on with you? Now I know she was never a real friend. She was waiting around for some type of moment. And the first chance she got, she showed her ass. If everything was solved, your brother was getting the money without having to work for it, just like he wanted. Why go on the internet? The only thing I want to know, if your brother was getting the money, as soon as it cleared, and if this is the thing I even offered, if it take too long to clear, if it take 4 or 5 days, I'm gonna go to the bank as soon as I can, and I'm gonna get the money.
But did you go? Did you, child?
I'm gonna send it to you. Why go on the internet? Why? Why is everybody talking about us? Why are we Miss Nene and Charles right now? Why? Why? For clout. For this girl with some clout. So if y'all think that her brother deserves that money without working for it like Keith Lee said, then y'all delusional and y'all just some Sherelle fans because that makes no sense.
Y'all, get y'all cousin. Get y'all cousin, because I don't understand why this man is acting like Keith Lee said if he don't do this, he can't get nothing. No, Keith Lee just said, pay that man the money. All Keith Lee said was, pay that man the money. Nothing else but that. And again, that's the... People be out here biting the hand that feed them. And not saying Keith Lee is like, oh, he's a god. We all, it's like that. But it's like, he said, y'all, it's a part that show Keith Lee praying with them people. There's a part showing Keith Lee praying with them people. And the fact that he was down there, let's pray together, let's get it together, let's be sure that things are handled the right way. I see this going on, I see that going on, I see how, like, but nobody ever said, hey, that's not true. What the hell? Girl, I saw me on TikTok. TikTok up there playing noise. Gonna get my page shut down. But my point is, you can't want good things to happen when doing bad things. You can't want your business to thrive if you're around here doing bad business. And you can't convince me that you knew that somebody was a schemer and a scammer, okay, a bad mother, and all these things, but you brought that person around your mama. The fact that she was the person taking the payments. Who trusts a scammer to take payments? Who? Who trusts a scammer with credit card information, with the swiper? Who does that? And the fact that you somewhere talking, your mama somewhere talking, and both of y'all saying the same thing. Well, even though Keith Lee said it, we felt the need to not pay the barber because we felt like he didn't cut enough free heads. Did it so? That has nothing to do with you. Let the barber get the bad publicity. Let him have that bad karma. But y'all trying to be spiteful, in my opinion, at somebody else cost your mama her business. Because this is the thing. Y'all faces are now known. Y'all are looked at as scammers. So who gonna come and buy food now? Quick money and long-term money is two different things. Your mama may have made a quick $4,800. I hope that keeps y'all blessed because y'all gonna have to move to a different state and hope whoever don't recognize y'all because they're gonna say, ain't that the people who was out there scheming and scamming out there in Dallas? That's the fact that I feel like y'all know that Keith Lee be responding when he sees stuff. So why even do that? Because that's gonna still be bad business. Y'all was around here on social media for a day or two, around here fussing about it when all the mama and the son had to do was, hey, pay the barber the money and leave it be and move on. But you ain't won't do that. And now you are suffering the consequences. So at the end of the day, that's their fault. Okay. Keith Lee said what he said. He gave the money he gave. And the $4,800 to Keith Lee, in my opinion, is a bit of chump change. You know what I'm saying? Not chump change. Because it's like, I gave it because I felt like let me help. Not only help the lady behind the food truck, but let me help the dude out here cutting hair in the parking lot. Let me help the girl out here braiding hair in the parking lot. So many people don't understand how people be wanting the chance to summon the catch, and then they have customers and customers and customers. We have these other restaurants, the people who be around here hoping that Keith Lee will come to them. And Keith Lee came to you, tried to bless you and two other entrepreneurs, and y'all said, we're going to keep the money. Thank you for the super chat, Loretta. Thanks. The mom closed down early that day as well. She made a video asking if closing down early was okay as she's driving. I saw that. The mom's IG is gone. The TikTok page, I couldn't find it or whatever because all the stuff was catching up to them. I feel like they thought people will say, well, the barber didn't cut hair, so yeah, keep the money. And no one would. No, I don't care because, again, as I said earlier, mama, you made Keith Lee one order of food and you got $2,000. You didn't do enough to warrant the $2,000. Keith Lee had already said, where is it at? Keith Lee had already said that the food he paid for wasn't even worth $80.
He is officially in Dallas. Y'all asked him for help and come to visit my mom's food truck to hopefully turn it around. She is an award-winning pastry chef, and she is a
again, he out here. Look, I need Keith Lee to come see my mama.
Culinary chef. She has 2 degrees. We are just from Milwaukee, and here in Dallas, it's kind of hard with the marketing because we don't know our way even around yet.
So again, we don't know how to market right. We hear, please come, please come, please come, please come. And then Keith Lee show up.
Here, I got it. Let's try it and rate it 1 to 10. He spent $80.11. We are
$80 and again, y'all look at it.
North Dallas, Texas. We in a hood. I'm not gonna say it no other way. We in a hood. They outside.
Wait a minute, y'all. Hey, best friend. Go, best friend. That's my best friend. Because look, people be around here just being dumb, but he's showing y'all how we out here. Okay, in the ghetto.
We are in North Dallas, Texas. We in a hood. I'm not gonna say it no other way. We in a hood. They outside cutting hair, doing braids, waiting on us. They both on live at the same time, him and his sister. But
they both on live at the same time, meaning that's how folk knew we got there.
They outside ready, so we had to be 00 this whole time. I'm talking about 007 agents. It's a party out here. The customer service, my family said, was pretty good, and it was on live the whole time, so we can kind of see it. The only thing is, the only person cooking is the mama. So if you do come, please be patient. It's only one person there cooking, but it's a lot of people, so she got the option to have a lot of hands. I'm gonna show you everything I got, and we're gonna try.
Let's look at the food. So this is what it costs. $4,800 basically.
Getting ready with the 10. A pulled pork sandwich.
A pulled pork sandwich. You see it?
Fried ribs with
fried ribs and some fries.
French fries. Jerk chicken tacos.
Jerk chicken tacos. Arriba.
With beans and rice. And 2 orders of banana pudding. Is this $80 worth of food? In my opinion, no.
But considering the fact that it's been slow and she has an overhead, the fact that this is a food truck and everything is made to order, I understand.
Yes. Dude said he wasn't on live, and Keith Lee saying they was both on live the whole time. That's why I said Keith Lee always be in the car. He sent in his family to order the food. They didn't know he was there. He ate in the car.
The main things I will say, in my opinion, the marketing does need a lot of help. There's no menu on the brother's page, on the sister's page, or the mom's page. I feel like a menu with prices should definitely be top priority. That and a website change, in my opinion. I appreciate the invite. And mama, you might need some more hands back there. No problem.
Because he rated all the food. I think the lowest rating may have been a 7 or something or whatever, but he liked all the food.
Promises, it might get a little crazy.
Before we left, we went in and had a conversation with the mom, and we thanked everybody for.
So that's Dirty Shirt the son, who up here lying about not being on live.
Having us. Me and the mama prayed together, and we left a $4,000 tip on.
Again, me and the mama prayed together. They was praying out there. Because in that, when somebody lead with love, you have to acknowledge that. You can't be around here you can't be playing with people and then mess up the prayer by fucking people over. That's not how things go.
For having us. Me and the mama prayed together, and we left a $4,000 tip behind. God, it's amazing.
I appreciate y'all for having us. I see y'all giving out haircuts and doing braids.
I see y'all giving out haircuts and doing braids. He not whispering, y'all. And the mom like, yeah.
I see y'all giving out haircuts and doing braids. So we want to leave $1,000 for the barber so we can cut everybody hair for free.
We're going to leave $1,000 for the barber so he can cut people hair for free.
$1,000 for the hair.
$1,000 because she doing braids.
$2,000.
And we're going to give you $2,000.
So you started my car for $4,000 and y'all give me however y'all pay. I appreciate it.
So she knew exactly what he asked her to do. It was lies, up here lying.
Absolutely. And after this, I pray and I hope you reach your target audience. God bless.
I mean, they reached an audience. I don't know if it was a target audience that they wanted, but a part of me feel like that's what you get. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really can't be out here screwing people over, because what happens is they're gonna come and get you. Gotcha. Now I want to look at because the video that shows Keith like praying with I'm like, they out here praying with the family. Okay, praying, and all of them keep going live over and over. Let me share my screen real fast. It'll be about 5 more minutes. Wait, where is it? Because I don't like it when people act like, if they be on they on some B of the S. Who's this white girl? Why is it white? What is going on here? But if you just go to Keith Lee, You know, it's everywhere because everybody kept on watching what was going on and everybody discussing it. Because everybody was, is that the mama?
Hi everyone. I am reaching out to you guys today because my son, he already called or texted, however, he got in touch with Sherelle and asked her if she could come pick up the money. From what I hear, she is refusing to get it. So now I am asking, and I'm asking my followers to please tag her and tell her Sweetly Season is asking her to please come pick up their money.
Child, I feel like it's done. It's ruined. It's over. No one is going to feel like they can trust you.
If you did not hear,
again, it's a whole bunch of people out there. A whole bunch of people out there.
Hey, y'all, check this out.
Now, this is the same girl with the hair. Her hair is all up under the thing now. That's the same. That's Sherelle right there.
Keith Lee is not the person to blame for this. When this man walked up to that window and we greeted him and he said he was going to give my brother $1,000, give me $1,000 and tip the owner $2,000 on top of him paying tax, which has nothing to do with what's going on, and then left another $886 on top of that, he was not the person to say, oh, I'm just going to give it all to the food truck. I was the one who said, I'm going to just charge you right here because I thought that this lady would have the decency, the humanity, the morality to say, okay, I'm going to just give y'all the money that this man said that y'all were allotted. Granted, we weren't even 45 minutes into whatever mini rush was going on after Keith Lee left. And she looked me in my face and said, you know, it's going to take about a day or two for that money to clear. I was like, yes, ma'am. I know how Square works. My brother was gone, y'all. Y'all heard me tell Keith Lee my brother went to go pick up my baby brother from school because I was dedicating my time. I neglected my responsibilities to go and help my friend's mom. So
you can't be happy. Y'all don't sound like friends. Y'all don't sound like friends. Anywhere I go, the business is now ruined. The business is ruined. The friendship is ruined. No one's going to trust the son or the mama, truthfully. And Keith Lee is probably going to never, ever give tips to random people again. They need to see work stubs and ID badges or whatever. You can no longer give people a thing because we don't know who around here working with who. The end of this, we're finna end it because it's midnight. If somebody tips you and says, hey, I want to tip whoever else is around here, just give the people the money. Or you can say to him, oh, well, they're not a part of the business. You know what I'm saying? They're separate. So if you want to tip me $2,000, cool. Hey, barber. Hey, braider lady. How y'all want to get paid? Swipey. If you don't mention, they not working for me. Because if somebody say, hey, Jaylee, I want to tip so-and-so, yeah, I want the delivery man delivered your groceries while you was online. We want to tip. That man don't work for me. I tipped that man already. You know what I'm saying? You have to tell people the money is going to go to me. Because they don't work for me. They're around here doing things, but they not a part of my business. And if Keith Lee would have then said, Keith Lee probably would have still said, okay, cool, I still want to tip them $1,000. Let me go talk to them. It would have made you look worse because people who are there around you, who you have access to, you did not want to also help. You kept all the money. Did not even think to just do the right thing. And now your reputation is ruined because this story went worldwide. It's all over social media. It's all over the blogs. I'm here in Detroit, Michigan. And I know if I was going on over there in Dallas, I know your face, lady. If you come here, I don't want your food. The Keith Lee effect seemingly can go both ways. And we've seen that when other people have like been mean or rude to him for no real reason, like the Milk and Honey, what's it called Milk and Honey? Whatever happened in Atlanta, okay, where the one restaurant was being dumb and their business suffered because we respect Keith Lee's system. He not doing nothing to be mean because he could have cussed them out, but he didn't. You ruined your own blessing. Now maybe you can be better later on after some, I don't know, but you did that. Okay, Miss Ma'am. Anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. I need a nap. I am tired. Y'all. I'm pretty sure I'll be live tomorrow with some kind of gossip chat. It will not be at 9 p.m. It will probably be somewhere around 6 or 7 p.m. tomorrow. So come on around here for us to have a conversation about something or the other. And do not forget, if somebody tip you money to tip somebody around you, just tip them. Or just say, hey, I don't know that person, so if you want to tip them, you probably should go tip them directly. Okay? Be blessed. Be safe wherever you are. I love you all. Have a good night. Until tomorrow. Bye, y'all. Oh, like, comment, share, subscribe, and follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. Okay, now for real. Bye.